Okay, live, public, boom, pop out, put that over here, boom, then we, boom, recent events, blah, 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 pop out. Okay, all right. I'm all sauced up and ready. I'm all lubricated up and I'm ready for action. You may be asking, Waka, how ready for action are you? Well, let me show y'all something. I downloaded a peculiar I downloaded a peculiar image before I was about to start streaming because I was debating on what should I do. You know what I'm saying? And this is the image that ended up getting downloaded. Wait, move. It was this, right? This kind of tells you like the direction of games I was about to play. But then I was like, you know what? Maybe that's just not the move for today. Maybe that's another day type of thing. You know what I'm saying? The game was basically, from what I read, it was going to be a dating simulator, first-person shooter type of deal. But I didn't feel like reading. I'm going to keep it a buck. You know, sometimes life comes down to making the hard decisions. And the hard decisions is I do not feel like reading, man. I need people to talk to me. Talk to me nicely. Make me feel good as you serenade me with your voice. That's kind of what I was going for. So, you know, that just wasn't the move. Anyways, how y'all doing, man? Y'all doing good? Did y'all enjoy y'all 4th? Did y'all enjoy y'all 4th? Look at all y'all. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I do not care if y'all enjoyed y'all 4th.
Stop yapping and show us your meat, or I'm gonna crash out.
That's my honest feeling right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't care about your 4th, buddy. Drop them pants. Regardless, we're just gonna get straight into this because I have a lot I could do I have no direction. You know, I have no clue how we're about to navigate today. So let's just, if we just start doing things, eventually we'll find an answer, right? Disturbing things done to people on live streams.
Stas Replay is a Russian.
I hope my chat isn't here, cause y'all, the way y'all talk to me should definitely put y'all in. Yeah, y'all should deserve a video.
Stas Replay is a Russian streamer who has a very controversial history, to say the least.
Oh god.
Most of his streams are just pure chaos, featuring himself and a group of friends performing challenges and stunts, often under the influence of alcohol and drugs.
Oh, nice.
Stas is the epitome of what it means to be an awful human being.
Oh,
He's
wow.
a bully and would often perform immoral acts to gain viewers at the expense of.
What is he hitting? What is he hitting? Y'all think he eats butt while off of Adderall? Dang, my whole stream is demonetized. I think I said that too quickly. Oh no. Oh no.
His so-called friends. There's one instance where Stas befriended a man with disabilities and would invite him on stream to be his viewer's punching bag. Viewers would make donations and request that Stas abuse the man in various ways.
Wait! So he invented a random man who, has autism and just brought him to get smacked. That's Russia, man.
Most included physical abuse. However, some noteworthy ones involved the man drinking a bottle of oil and even getting a tattoo of viewers' names on his face. Stas would accept almost any request, and the manipulation he had on many people was rather disgusting, especially his hold over his girlfriend Valentina. Stas and Valentina's relationship was textbook abusive. Some instances, you can see the pair engaging in romantic gestures.
Some could say that they're meant for each other.
However, most often, she was pushed, slapped, and thrown around by Stas. Similar to any other.
What are they streaming this on? Cause it's not Twitch. I can tell you that much. It's not Twitch. Most likely not YouTube. What streaming service are they using? Who was allowing them to get paid?
Guest on his show, Valentina was a victim to Stas's abuse. In the clip here, we can see the aftermath of him pepper spraying her. She then just rolls around in agony in the background as Stas continues to talk with
on
Jack.
here?
These punishments would grow worse and worse until one day, Stas accepted a donation suggestion that he would forever regret.
Love your girlfriend?
A
No.
viewer
that's probably
donated
not it.
$1,000
Oh,
for
no.
Stas to inflict pain on Valentina and force her outside in the frigid weather. Please note that Valentina was also pregnant during this. However, as always, Stas could care less.
Did she have nowhere else to go? Was there no other option? This is ridiculous.
Stas argued that he needed to do it for the money, and Valentina tried to resist. However, Stas forced her outside onto the nearby balcony.
Needed to do it. Needed to do it. Yeah, needed to do it, Martell. You're a sadist. An extreme sadist. Low-key, depending on where this goes, you might just be a murderer at that. You might just be well beyond a sadist.
Locking the entrance and trapping Valentina in weather reaching as low as -8 degrees.
And that's attempted murder. What's a -8 in American terms? -8 Celsius to Fahrenheit. 17 degrees. Well done, Stas.
Celsius. During the ordeal, Valentina was only in her underwear and tried to grab a jacket. However, Stas refused. After hours of hearing Valentina bang against the door and scream for help, the pleas would stop, and soon after, Stas would go to check on her, where he would find an unconscious, freezing corpse.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. She froze? Oh my. I did not see that coming. How long did she have to even stay outside? She could have been outside for like 5 minutes. It could have been 30 seconds. He didn't say how long to keep her outside. He wanted an excuse. Did he wanted me to tell you he misses you? And I'm gonna make sure you start missing me when I slowly creep through that window at 3:78 in the morning. You're gonna hear a little knock, and it's just gonna be me staring just like this. Make sure those windows are bolted shut, like this is Call of Duty Zombies. Because if not, I'm coming in. That's probably why I was banned on Twitch, bro. Because that's low-key, what is it? That's unsolicited sexual advance. Oh my God, that's why I got packed. But y'all started it. He started it. That's not... Let's get back to the video, dog.
What?
Valorant?
What?
Valorant?
What?
Valorant?
What?
Valorant?
What?
Why would you drop?
What is what?
On stream, you can
And
see
then he just
Stas
has her
carry-
body there? Did calling the police never occur to the man?
Valentina inside and call for paramedics. He cries that he can't feel a heartbeat, and while he waits for the rescue, he continues to talk
Okay,
with
so he did
Chad,
call.
all while Valentina's unconscious corpse lay on the couch behind him. After authorities arrived, Stas kept the stream running, all because viewers said they would donate money if he captured the aftermath of the murder.
Nah, this has reached clout chasing levels I don't think I've seen. This is beyond Jack Doherty Neon levels. This is ridiculous. What are they streaming on?
Can't express enough how much Stas truly resembles the power of greed in the face of evil.
So I saw in chat, someone said it's the viewer's fault. How? If someone donated 1,000 and told me to get naked, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm taking your money and ordering pizzas. You're not seeing me naked. Like, what do you mean it's the viewer's fault? He didn't have to do nothing.
Autopsy reports later found that it wasn't actually hypothermia that killed Valentina, but instead multiple blunt traumas she received in her head.
She didn't even die from the, she didn't even pass out from the cold. I don't know if he said die. She didn't even pass out from the cold. It was him. It wasn't even the weather.
All coming from Stas, moments before being locked outside. A streamer by the name Willie Two Guns found himself in the middle of a complex situation. He was a frequent viewer of a fellow streamer named Only Use Me Blades, and after a breakup between Blade and his girlfriend of 3 years, Willie began to date Blade's ex-girlfriend. It wasn't long after that these two would get engaged and set up the entry point to one of the most disgusting and disturbing acts of humanity that I've ever seen on a live stream.
I don't know if much can get worse than the first
Instead of hating
thing.
each other, the two came to terms with the situation.
I don't think we can get much worse than
was
the
a
first.
mutual connection between the two. Willie and Blade became friends, and one day, Willie was invited to Blade's content house to be a part of a stream they had going on later
Content
that
house.
day. Hosted by a fellow streamer named Tone IRL, he, Willie, and a few friends had a fun day streaming while driving, shopping, and doing other activities around the house.
WIRL
On
streamers.
stream, nothing suspicious can be seen. However, in moments when Willie was off camera, it was told that members at the house began to encourage Willie to drink alcohol. While he was no stranger to drinking,
Okay.
he did inform them he was on medication and wouldn't be able to drink much while he was still on them. Despite this, however, he was continuously fed drinks, and as he got more drunk, his
Those are some
judgment
bad
would be
friends.
compromised, leading him to drink more and more
Those are
until
some
he could
bad
barely
friends.
function.
Okay.
The state of Willie was then captured on stream.
Willie's
and
outta
any
here.
competent viewer would be
Willie's
able to
outta
tell that
here.
something was wrong. Willie looked.
Wait,
and
what? Willie, it's danger. I'm pulling up. Willie, it's danger. I'm pulling. What?
Any competent viewer would be able to tell that something was wrong.
Willie is
Willie
out of
looked
here.
way too drunk, being unable to finish a complete sentence and required the use of the wall behind him to stand. It's clear at this moment that help should have been called. However, instead of assisting Willie, members on stream began to toy with him.
Did Willie die
They
on
repeatedly
stream?
slapped his face and laughed at how drunk he was.
He's stuck. Alcohol shouldn't make you stuck like that. That's a whole different pathway of drugs that's supposed to leave you like that. He is stuck.
And after a terrifying fall to the ground, the group continued to prank Willie.
Oh, Willie. Hello, I am Willie. I stole back from Blade. Blah, 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 blah.
Instead of worrying for his
That's a big belly. My fault. I'm sorry. Because I was like, man, that text is pretty big, and to make text that big, the belly needs to be pretty big. But Willie, please still be alive.
health or a possible concussion, the group began to draw clown makeup all over his face.
They're
and
blackfacing
and
him.
laughed together at
How did we get shade out of all this too? They blackfaced him. Oh my.
this disgusting gag that they called a joke. They even entertained the idea of rolling his body down a stairwell when a viewer offered to give them $1,000 to do so.
Be the content king forever. I have a 1,000 to roll Willie down the stairs. You could be the content king forever.
I'm doing
I
it.
have a
Wait,
1,000 to roll Willie down the
Hold on,
stairs.
hold on.
You could be the king.
If you send it first, I'll do it. I mean, I'm thinking about it.
Why
I
was
don't
there
think
no
it'll kill him.
hesitation? I don't
He's
think
drunk,
it will
he's
kill
late.
him. Wait. So this unconscious human being getting thrown down the stairs. Oh, it won't do that much. You know what I'm saying? It's just a couple of stairs.
He'll brace his own fall.
He'll brace his own fall. Him. He's talking about him, by the way. If y'all didn't put two and two together, he's talking about the man who's not awake.
$1,000 dono?
Well, dude, no.
The entire thing is just sick. After getting their laughs off, they decided to take the situation more seriously, and they soon saw it was a lot more drastic than they initially thought. He began to cough up fluids, and they initially called an ambulance. However, after thinking the situation was taken care of, proceeded to cancel the ambulance and would only call them again when a viewer guilt-tripped Tone into doing so. The paramedics arrived, and even this wasn't enough to encourage Tone to turn off the stream.
Y'all had to get guilt tripped in calling the paramedics?
Yeah, I turned it on. I'll show you. It's turned off. Look.
I'm so confused. Okay, what do these people be streaming on?
Isaac HND donated 100,000 dongs. Had to stop mid-stroke to tune into this live stream. Folded hands was gonna climax, but then Daddy Waka was gonna sell me away if I didn't watch this stream. Fearful.
Why didn't you not? Like, shouldn't me like popping up on your screen encourage you to finish? Like, shouldn't you have finished once I popped up on the screen? See, that's how I know you're not real, bro. I say, get out of here. You didn't have to stop. My name is Young Midoriya, and I do not approve of this nonsensical behavior. I'm here to put it to an end. That is disgusting and that is ridiculous. Never again. In the name of All Might.
He recorded them bringing Willie into the ambulance and only ended the stream about 30 minutes after they left.
He ended the stream once his content went away. What was his content, you may ask? The passed out man on the floor. He had to get guilt tripped into calling the ambulance.
I just beat my fucking stream record again. 2 days in a row. 1,200 viewers yesterday. 1,300 today. Let's fucking go, boys. I fucking love y'all, man. Thank you so much for all the support.
In the days that followed, it was reported that Willie would actually recover in the hospital. His girlfriend was found saying that she visited him and he was doing well, even watching streams in the ICU.
There's
However,
no way he was on Twitch.
Giving Willie a drug he shouldn't have had, his girlfriend will be banned from the hospital, and Willie would giving Willie a drug he shouldn't have had in the ICU. However, after apparently giving Willie a drug he shouldn't have had, his girlfriend will be banned from the hospital, and Willie would pass away only a few days later.
She killed him? Or did they get him? What just? Who? Hello?
My thoughts and prayers go out to Willie and his family during this terrible tragedy.
Wait, what? So, okay, he passed. Why? Was it the drugs that the girl gave him? Was it the drunkennessicity, or was it the combination of the two? Someone needs to be charged. I want to hear the cases behind it. Someone definitely got charged. I want to know who.
In January of 1998,
I
a man by the
this
name
one.
of Nasubi won a contest to participate in a game show called Susunu Denpa Shohen. This game show required contestants to complete an endurance challenge for the chance for fame and a large sum of money. Nasubi, being a struggling comedian at the time, found this to be the perfect opportunity to both soothe the financial struggle and get an appearance on television to help accelerate his comedy career. On paper, there was no downside to Nasubi participating in this game show.
Yeah,
However,
this game show is so nasty, bro.
Was about to change.
This game show is nasty.
The endurance challenge was very simple. Nasubi was placed in a very small room where there was nothing but a table, pens, envelopes, and a large catalog of popular magazines.
Like no Fortnite.
He was immediately instructed to be stripped of anything he had, including his clothes, and was informed of the rules of the game. Nasubi needed to enter various sweepstakes found in the magazines in an attempt to win various prizes. With the exception of water, he would only be able to live off the prizes he won.
Yeah.
This means that if Nasubi wanted to eat, he needed to win a raffle that offered food as a prize. With each prize that Nasubi won, the monetary value of all his winnings would be tracked, and Nasubi would only be able to leave once he acquired 1 million yen worth of prizes. If you've ever entered a raffle, you can start to imagine how time-consuming this task would take.
Never.
Nasubi had no idea what he was entering, and what's worse, The cruelty that he endured for the sake of the showrunner's profits was live streamed to the public, showing the entire world in real time how a man was tortured for the sake of public
It's like
television.
this is like the true 24-hour streams. Like, you know, a lot of streamers, when they do their 24 hours, you know, they go use the bathroom off stream or they shower off stream. No, the audience is seeing it all. I don't think he knew either. I don't think he knew he was being broadcasted at all times. I can't remember.
It didn't take long to see the drastic nature of this challenge. The first month, Nasubi entered almost 6,000 sweepstakes and barely won any of them. He pretty much starved his first week until he finally won 12 pots of fiber jelly, to which he devoured almost immediately. Over the course of the following
Just
months,
jelly,
Nasubi
man.
would start to win more prizes. Some would offer substantial value, while others, not so much.
We're seeing a man butt naked ride a bike. That's This is what we call peak entertainment.
Besides for progression towards his 1 million yen goal.
That man is being
Despite
starved.
the
Look
cruel
at
environment he was placed in, Nasubi would always seem grateful. He would cheer and dance for the camera whenever he won
Get
a
in,
prize.
Nasub!
And at one point,
Get in,
after winning
Nasub!
a tent, would take his newfound shelter down as it removed critical content that aided to the show's ratings.
wow.
After about 6 months and 35,000 entries, Nasubi accumulated just about 500,000 yen, barely
Which is-
50% of the way to his final goal.
Which is
During
how much?
this time,
Okay, I got y'all, chat. What is 500,000 yen to the USD? Wow. That didn't help at all. That. Okay, let me know. Okay, 50000 yen to USD, $3,000. So in 6 months, he got a whopping $3,000.
Nasubi won some important prizes for his health, including a toothbrush and toothpaste, something he hadn't used in over 3 months. However, it wouldn't be long before Nasubi
donated €6. Waka, you should play Honey Pop Love from the Netherlands.
I will play Honey Pop, but not on stream. Because Honey Pop, there's like settings to like block out the nudity. But if I'm gonna play a game where there's nudity, I'm gonna get the full experience. So I'm gonna have to play it off stream and then censor it for y'all. I'm gonna have to get a full experience. When I was playing Honey Pop back in the day, I was playing it without pants on. I wanted to feel free. I had to keep my shirt on, you know, for purposes, but pants were gone. I was enjoying the show. I was getting down with it. Anytime I would beat a level, you would just hear a thump on my desk. That was my getting hard.
hit a dry spell. Suddenly, prizes stopped appearing at his front door.
You know what? I know some of chat's feeling left out right now. They don't know what Honey Pop is. Let me show y'all what Honey Pop is for those who are just a little confused. Let's just. This is what Honey Pop look like. Yeah. Hold up, can I put this more on screen? Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, this is Honey Pop. You know, for all those who have no clue what Honey Pop is. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely peak of a game. The only problem is I got stuck. Like, I literally, the only reason why I stopped playing the game is because it got too hard. I played the same level like 9 times, and I kept losing. I had to give up. That's how you know I could never play Elden Ring, bro. Could never do it. I get bored after a certain amount of time.
And the worst of it, he went a whole week without a single win, consuming all of the food he had stored throughout his time during the challenge. Nasubi slowly began to starve, and the showrunners were conflicted. They didn't want to end or compromise the integrity of the show, so instead of meeting Nasubi's basic needs, they relocated him to a new location, hoping it would bring him good luck.
Remember, chat, he's already
Luckily
6
for
months
them,
plus in.
It did.
He's already
During the
6 months
coming
plus
months, Nasubi won some high-valued
Watermelon
prizes,
muncher.
such as a PlayStation, a set of tires,
because he was
and
actually
10,000 yen.
munching
These
the
proved
watermelon.
almost no use for survival. However, they did greatly boost Nasubi's progression towards his 1 million yen goal. And after 335 days of isolation, Nasubi finally completed his challenge and was ready to escape the prison he resided in for almost an entire
year, bro. He was in there for a year.
At least he would hope.
And then they said, nah.
Weren't quite ready to end this
Let's spin it
challenge
back.
just yet. Susunu Denpa Shohen
Let's
quickly
spin it
became
back.
one of the highest rated game shows due to Nasubi's perseverance and charismatic attitude.
Yep.
Everybody wanted him
Don't
to
yay
win.
it. They
However,
making him
no
spin it
one
back.
wanted it to end. That's why on his congratulatory day, when Nasubi was rewarded with a trip to a carnival, he would be blindfolded and taken to a new location.
That has to be a form of torture. That is unethical. That is a form of unethical torture. There's definitely that broke some laws. Had to.
Instead of being brought back home where he was expecting, he was introduced to another room, stocked with the same set of magazines and envelopes ready to be sent out to various sweepstakes.
Where's your...
In
What
order
happened
to
to
keep
his...
the
Does
show
he not have a
running just
family?
a little longer, the producers said that Nasubi was now required to win enough sweepstakes to earn a flight ticket back to his hometown. A challenge that was not initially planned in the original concept of the show. Although this objective was a lot easier than the last, Nasubi looked like a shell of a man. Defeated but still hopeful, he managed to earn enough yen for a flight ticket after only 2 months. However, the producers then required him to earn enough yen to upgrade his ticket to business class.
Yo, and at some point, someone has to step in, but then they realize, oh, no one actually cares about these people. No, but apparently nobody cares. Nobody.
After Nasubi quickly reached this goal by winning a set of rare tea leaves, he was then required to earn enough yen to upgrade that ticket to first class. It truly was
literally
hard to tell
moving the
if this
goalpost.
torture would ever end, and at this point, no additional punishment was out of possibility. After upgrading to first class, Nasubi was finally taken on a flight back to Tokyo, where he was blindfolded and yet again placed in another room. With no instructions yet given, Nasubi almost immediately removed his clothes. After over a year of being naked,
That man has
clothes
been
just seemed
groomed.
unnatural. He was already prepared to spend the next couple of months in this small room. However, luckily for Nasubi, this was one last cruel joke, as he was truly finished. Outside of this small room was a large audience, ready to surprise Nasubi for his well-fought victory. The walls collapsed, and Nasubi watched in awe as the audience cheered.
Like, that's next level of torture, bro.
His reaction wasn't one of
I know we
excitement,
watched this,
but
but
instead
we're finishing
shock.
this video off anyways.
He stared at the audience in disbelief, never sure if this torture was truly over. The look on his face almost seemed terrified. Being introduced back to society after 15 months was frightening, a terror that Nasubi was unsure he would ever see. However, to his relief, the challenge was truly over, and Nasubi had won. Throughout the time of this challenge, Nasubi entered almost 75,000 sweepstakes.
Imagine having to write that much.
He survived on hard rice and dog food, only spoiling himself on lucky delicacies won at the hands of market magazines. Although voluntary, Nasubi was borderline tortured, forced to endure psychological pain at the promise of fame and fortune. Susunu Denpa Shohen would be canceled years later.
Oh, really?
As its unethical nature became more apparent, and the morality of the show would face harsh criticism.
Oh, it got more apparent. The 17 mil didn't think it was crazy when they were watching it.
I'm just thankful that Nasubi left this challenge with no lasting injuries or health risks.
You're no lasting injuries or health risks. You're telling me 3 months without brushing his teeth. Nothing wrong with his gums. Nothing wrong with the teeth. I call cap. Walkers like to play with furries. I do more than just play with furries. Yeah, furries are my guilty pleasure, man. Me and the furries get down. you know me. Yeah, we get real dirty with furries around here. Ain't that right, chat? Ain't that right? Y'all with me? Y'all with me, right? Right? I'm assuming y'all get down with me, you know what I'm saying? Or y'all wouldn't be here. Yo, I already know. I don't even have to look at y'all answers. I know all y'all are like, yep, we get down. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We we get down. Yeah. It's okay. Like some of y'all saying no, y'all don't mean it for real. Y'all fake. Y'all lying to yourselves. One day y'all will be true to oneself. One day y'all will be true. The satisfying end of TikTok's stupidest criminal.
Icy White thought he
Anyone know who that is? Anyone? Do we have any Icy White fans here? Anybody heard of Icy White?
was too famous to be arrested.
Put both your hands out the window.
I don't know who I am.
Yet his 1.4 million followers failed.
1.4? 1.4 million followers, and you think you're too rich to be arrested. 1.4. You're literally a nobody. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, man? Been there, done that. I mean, I capped out at 1.2 on TikTok, and look at me, still a nobody. So what are we...
To help anything, as TikTok's dumbest criminal has been in jail for almost a full year.
Oh my.
To introduce the type of guy he is, Icy White was employed before TikTok.
Had a job, I worked at McDonald's.
Yet a family member exposed him, stating he worked there for a week and showed up one day and they were like, "Why are you here?" He found out the previous day he showed up to work, so high on Xanax that he got fired, and he
Hey, you know what I'm saying? If he look like he want to be a rapper, you know, if you want to live the rapper dream, you gotta put it in. You gotta
donated
put in the work.
99 pence. Yo, Waka, watch Carl's Nightmare Part 2 and 3.
No, they get me copyrighted, but I know all about Carl and getting touched by Michael Jackson and Kanye West. Trust me. Trust me, I'm a huge Carl friend. Hey, bro, love your streams and braiding my butt hair. What type of braids are you doing? Out of curiosity, just like what type of braids, like what type of look are you going for?
didn't remember any of it. Thankfully for Wyatt, however, a work ethic wasn't needed for his genre of TikTok content, simply being a feminine man who was attracted to women.
Oh, I know this guy. I've seen him on the talk. Yeah, he never seemed like the brightest of fellows. Okay, because I think I seen this video specifically. Okay, I know who this is.
If I had a girlfriend, hair, nails,
yep, seen
new
this.
bag, because
you look like you go to war against demons, and those acrylics, golly. Who you fighting? Who are you clawing out?
I want to take care of my girl. I'll be so proud to have a girlfriend, and I want to be obsessed with her.
That was his very first TikTok, and it gained over 8 million views, fueled by people wondering if he was actually telling the truth. Icy White fed into this to achieve a repeat audience, with videos as simple as people who don't understand that I can be femme and still like girls, giving him hundreds of thousands of likes.
Oh my god.
White funneled his
He's
attention
so
into bingo gambling sponsorships.
I am the king of bingo. I am the king of gambling.
I don't know if you know this, man, but your chain definitely looks fake. That's not real VVS. I'm not seeing the shine.
And then scolded the audience because they weren't as rich as him.
I make $800,000 a year. You're not even near my tax bracket. Google
Where did he get this money from? Was he not just at McDonald's? Where are you getting the money from? He had one good month on the talk. Talking about he made $800K a year. One good month on the talk. Where's the money at?
See my net worth.
Maybe White had an ego as he'd previously been in jail.
And I've been to jail like multiple times.
Which the audience quickly realized he most definitely deserved. Because a user named KD Nail Artistry uploaded a TikTok explaining she was the one who did Wyatt's nails, and he agreed to pay me from the start at a price of $200 for 3 different sessions.
Okay.
Well, rather than paying, he wrote me a check from a closed bank account. He also knew I was in nail school at the time, so not only was Wyatt a total scumbag, but it also seemed he wasn't as rich as he professed.
Wait. A paycheck from a closed bank account. W scam. Yo, Wyatt, Icy hot, whatever you call yourself, bro. I have to give it to you, icy hot. That was a banger. Hold on, a thought just came across my mind. Is there a Wikipedia page about me? Let's see. Wackawackamun V2. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a Wikitubia. Okay, let's see what Wikitubia says about me. Wackawackamun V2 is an American YouTuber who uploads a variety of reaction videos on his YouTube channel. He is currently residing in the United States. He has no upload schedule for his YouTube content, although he streams every Wednesday, Friday. History, not just for YouTube channel. Blah, 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 blah. That's not actually my first video. I privated the first videos. Oh, they don't know nothing about me. Second channel, Wackawackamun, gaming, Honey Pop 2. Having Honey Pop 2 as well the list of like games. The Quarry, bro, I took that video down because I knew I wasn't gonna come back to it. I think I took it down. I don't even remember. Okay, so they really don't. They really don't know nothing about me. Okay. That Wikitubia is not really tubing like it needs to. I'll tube you up. Who wants to get tubed first? I'll tie your tubes. Hold on. Oh, there's a famous birthdays. Okay, let's see what famous birthdays has to say about me. Okay. Wackawackamun, birthplace, United States. Comedic video creator. What the heck did I just click on? He focuses on anime and gaming. He usually does reaction to memes. He is a Dragon Ball fan, an Attack on Titan fan, 1.3 million subscribers. He started. I haven't streamed Five Nights at Freddy's in over a year. Associated with Markiplier. Can someone explain how? What does me and him have anything in common? How am I? Because he also streamed Five Nights at Freddy's. Yep, we're practically the same person. Can y'all not tell? Please? Put my face right beside Markiplier. Same person, 100%. I honestly can't tell the difference. Associated with Markiplier. What? In what way? Okay, there's not really much going on over here, man. There's not really much going on. All right, let's get back to the video. Chicken Hellcat lover. I don't like muscle cars. Fun fact. I'm not a muscle car fan, so I hate to break it to you, buddy. You think Markiplier is darker than me? Probably.
Despite this, Wyatt only kept on bragging.
Gee, I sure do look like the disappointment of the family. But isn't it funny how I make the most money? Sit down.
Believing
it's not hard to be a disappointment and make the most money in your family, by the way. Just saying. Like, you know. Because, you know, people do crazy things for money, and that also leads to them becoming disappointments. That's neither here or there, though. I didn't say that.
That you'll get much further in life by cutting off all the toxic people and focusing on becoming the main character.
Oh, yes.
Wyatt seemingly went against his own advice and began dating a girl named Moa, with whom he started to spend irresponsible amounts of money.
Okay, so baby got her Benz. Hey, you know, I had to get me one too. Stop playing. We some Benz babies now.
Wyatt had his Mercedes wrapped in hot pink, while Moore's Mercedes was crashed within a month, introducing everyone to Wyatt's terrible driving history.
What?
He had to move out of California solely because of driving offenses.
The reason why I went to Florida was because I couldn't drive here. I had like so many traffic tickets and like driving on suspended license.
How? Driving isn't a hard thing. People do it all the time. Y'all have to understand, like, the dumbest of people know how to drive correctly. How?
DUIs, everything. So I went to Florida and I got my license, and it was perfectly fine.
And would upload an old video of his own road rage incident, trying to look tough with the title "Don't Play With Me TF." Wyatt was clearly proud of being a terrible human.
And normally I'm not that nice. Normally it doesn't matter who you are. I will be like, shut the f up. I don't want to hear about that. Please
Are we
stop
bragging about that?
Next subject.
And nothing solidified this more than a video he accidentally posted. He'd already given the audience a tour of his house, but it was specifically on this house's front walkway that he'd kick his girlfriend out by throwing away all of her possessions. Wyatt claimed the video was posted accidentally, and the couple quickly reconciled, but the pink Mercedes seen back in the tour was about to be another problem. 25 days after getting the car, He'd post this TikTok looking all bruised and battered, which came with a tweet reading, "I'm gonna get some rest and try and recover. My face is in so much pain and the rest of my body." Wyatt then gave some context. He claimed that 2 white hillbillies attacked him unprovoked.
I was hate crimed in Florida. I was attacked by 2.
Anybody? Okay, chat. Do y'all think they were unprovoked? Do we put a 2 in chat if you think it was unprovoked? Put a H if you think he provoked them. I can't. I'm not typing in chat, but I'll let y'all know. I'd probably be putting an H.
Men. My car was stuck between like a Chick-fil-A line. They backed me in so that they could both come out and come on either side of my car and attack me.
Describe like what they looked like older men,
big,
like our age.
Fat hillbilly in like a white pickup truck. That's what they look like. And I'm in a pink Mercedes with this type of nails.
Yeah. And when he called to report the hate crime, police beat him further because he didn't take off his seatbelt.
Gosh, should I do a story time about how I got ripped out my Mercedes and my ass beat for trying to take my seatbelt off when they tell me to get out the car?
Wyatt had filmed his own snippet of the incident.
I can't take the seatbelt off? You need to show some respect.
Posting only what made him look like a victim, with the caption, "Sunrise County Police in Broward County ambushed me in my neighborhood hours after I had called for help in a road rage incident earlier in the day. They didn't send anyone to help me, but came to my house hours later and held me at gunpoint. This is not okay." Wyatt was clearly the victim here, right? Well, later that day, TMZ posted their own article. TikTok star Icy Wyatt arrested for battery on police officer, which clarified he was booked on Monday night for 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 1 count of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, 1 count of battery on an officer, and 1 count of resisting arrest.
Huh. You know what? I would have never thought. I would have never guessed, personally. I didn't think that was gonna happen. He seemed like a swell guy. Shucks. Tag nabbit, man!
Wyatt's innocence was suddenly in question, yet he continued to claim I was the victim. This was in self-defense, also adding I didn't batter the police. I was handed my phone, and then another officer ripped it out of my hand, and because I didn't release it right away, he said I assaulted him. On TikTok, Wyatt maintained it was all police's fault.
The rumors are not true. There will be several news stories coming out soon about what actually happened. The police were in many wrongs.
Until the body cam footage was publicly released. To nobody's surprise, Wyatt wasn't actually hate crimed. It began with him parked in the middle of the street, yelling at a random lady, leading the 2 white hillbillies to stand up for the woman. They politely told Wyatt to get back in the car, stop blocking traffic, to which Wyatt responded by pistol whipping them, throwing a drink on their car, and driving—
Wait, hold up. How did you pistol whip them? Wait, what?
—erratically in front of them.
Yo, he got caught. Yo, bro, AK. What is this? This is like 140 FPS, okay? we see everything, buddy.
Almost hitting a lady with her infant baby as he sped away from the scene. In a
windows rolled down too. He wanted everyone to see it.
Stupidity. Wyatt then called police himself, reporting, "I just pulled over because somebody just tried to kill me in the car. This truck came up and tried to cut me off. So I pulled over to the next lane, and again he's trying to swerve into my lane and tried to hit the car.
That's
Yet
exactly
this is
what
actually
you
what
did.
he'd done to them."
Yeah.
Wyatt then continued lying, and then I had 4 guys jump out of the car and say, "We're gonna beat the crap out of you and stuff," failing to include that he'd pistol whipped them after. After speaking with these hillbillies, police discovered the truth, showing up at Wyatt's house to arrest him, where he'd speak the infamous line, "Y'all don't know who I am."
You can't mess with that man Wyatt. Hey, Chad, listen. Y'all don't know who that man is. Okay? Y'all do not know who Icy Heart is. Do not mess with that man. He does not play.
Wyatt maintained I didn't hit nobody, claiming his girlfriend was there to confirm his story.
So my girlfriend can't be a witness too.
Was she with you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we can talk to her when she gets here.
More then showed up to tell her side, yet it was later shown by this frame that Moore wasn't even there at the time. Wyatt's final defense of having a gun was because he drove a bright pink car who is famous online and gets messed with on the freeways all the time, as if it's been a lifelong issue, and he didn't just buy the car 4 weeks before.
This all happened within a month of getting the car. You've had it for a month.
Millions of followers. People make this stuff up all the time, to which the cop responded,
Not everybody knows who you are.
prompting Wyatt to add, I have 58 million followers.
He's just talking. He just talks to talk. He just talks to talk, bro. No thought process behind anything he says. He's just talking.
Everybody who's been on TikTok or Instagram has seen who I am. Before spending the night in jail, Wyatt bragged about his jewelry.
You know this is some $80,000 chain on my neck they're pressing, right?
Being released the following day and posting a celebratory TikTok.
Okay, Wyatt, man, you need help.
You can't get rid of me, bitch.
You need help, Wyatt.
I'm not going nowhere.
I see
Wyatt
how I
then
get
called
some
the
help,
paparazzi
man.
on himself to claim the "don't you know who I am" phrase was referring to him being the one who called police.
I called the police and told them that this whole altercation happened. So when they pulled up, I said, don't you know who I am?
He's the one who
Don't you know who I am?
Bragging about his followers was due to his head injury.
I'm not slurring my words until they slam my head on the ground.
He has 1.4 million TikTok followers. Paparazzi's not coming up on you for 1.4. Paparazzi is... Why is he faking paparazzi, man?
Then I'm like, oh, I have 58 million followers.
Which was covered by a brand new tattoo of his girlfriend's name on his face. Despite treating the arrest like one massive joke, Wyatt was in serious trouble.
So yeah, I might be facing 20 years in prison because of this night.
Yet he'd still post TikToks such as this one.
All right, y'all, do y'all think I should get this 2021 Range Rover or should I get a G-Wagon?
Leading to many comments mocking him.
I think you should seek help. Spend that money seeking help.
I were facing up to 20
or fly to Cuba so they can't get you.
20 years. I don't think looking for a new vehicle would be at the top of my list of things to do. Additionally, because Wyatt was now awaiting trial,
If I got pulled over, I could get the maximum sentence, 10 years.
Leading to a TikTok beef with his very own mother. She simply gave Wyatt the most obvious advice ever.
She's like, well, you know you're not supposed to be driving. If you get pulled over, you're gonna go to jail for 10 years, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, girl, can we talk about this another time? Like, I'm really not trying to hear about this. She's like, okay, well, I'll talk to you about it later. Then I'm like, no, I don't ever want to talk to you about it unless I bring it up because that's something that triggers me.
Leading to that.
He's worried about triggers. He needs a trigger warning to talk about how he's gonna be facing 10 years. That's what we're doing. Yo, mom, where did you go wrong in raising him? Where did you go wrong? Where was the turning point?
Their relationship completely falling apart. They'd publicly argue back and forth about anything and everything, although Wyatt failed to take any of her advice. Because during this period of waiting for his sentence, Wyatt's stepdad proudly announced he got into an altercation and keyed a car while he was out on bail. As a result, Wyatt was rearrested to be jailed until his trial, predicting just beforehand he wouldn't be in for long.
I'm looking at probably a month's time and $10,000.
However, 3 months passed without a word about his trial, and his plan to work out every day didn't exactly happen.
Because I'm gonna just be working out the whole time.
As he'd tell his girlfriend via jail phone, he'd gained 40 pounds or 18 kilos. In the process, Wyatt was facing other issues.
Have you gotten in a fight since you've been in there?
I was attacked.
As more finds out,
I don't
Wyatt will be
believe you
serving.
were attacked, though. Every time you say you're attacked, you're the attackee. Every single time. Yo.
At least 2 years.
I know I was being delulu, like thinking that this was gonna be like quick and easy and that you were gonna be home soon. The reality is just like very much like hitting me now.
Despite this, Moore had Icy Wyatt tattooed on her neck, live streaming the session during which she'd get a call.
Icy white neck tat. You like that? You like that icy white stuff down your throat? Sorry. This is not the time or the place. I'm sorry for your loss.
On the phone was a debt collector asking for payments on a mattress. They've got all this money apparently, but can't buy a mattress outright. Wyatt's mum then revealed they had payments on their cars, making it obvious they'd financed their whole life and were pretty much broke.
Okay, listen, there's nothing wrong with financing your vehicle, okay? Let's not start throwing shade on financing now, all right? It's okay to finance a vehicle, all right? Just don't make sure you can afford it, but it's okay.
2 months ago, Wyatt vocalized being worried about the cost of a phone call, while his 40-pound weight gain has turned into 70.
Jesus!
70 pounds since I've been here. Can you believe that? I've gained almost 100 pounds.
As a last-ditch effort, Wyatt sent the judge a letter stating, "I feel absolutely terrible and ashamed for the way I handled things with these people. I'm not the type of person to hurt anyone or vandalize people's property. That just isn't who I am or who I want to be," but the judge didn't buy it. I see Wyatt's still yet to be convicted, having spent 12 months in prison and lost absolutely everything simply because he couldn't hold his anger.
But we saw you vandalizing. We saw it. We saw you do it first. Yo, AC White, man, I hope you get some proper help in behind bars, man. IC White needs some proper help. Someone said let's watch the Kendrick music video, so let's give it let's see. Let's check it out. All right. We're checking out the nice victory lap that Kendrick Lamar is doing. Kendrick Lamar,
Sean
not like
Corcoran
us.
Donated $4.99. I am back.
What's up,
Hi,
Sean?
Waka.
You got your nails done? Good for you, Sean. Of course. Already watched the music video. But now I'm watching it with y'all. And I'll let y'all know what I see in this masterpiece of
around certified.
Calling someone a pedo with a straight face like this is hilarious. There's no one flinching in the voice. You're just calling him a pedo with a straight. That's funny. Tam's Burgers. What is this? Like, this is random. Is there something I don't know? Shout out to Monkey Man for the 5. I don't know who in chat that could be. That could be any one of y'all. How many monkeys I see just over there, just steady commenting. Yeah, I don't know which one of y'all it is, but look at this Vogue model, man. Why are you looking at me like that, man? Look at this Vogue model.
I didn't deserve him neither.
But now, chat. If y'all know who Keita the Great is, this is Keita the Great. If you know, you know. I'm not about to give y'all a history rundown on who he is.
Down to Central, nigga, better not speak on Serena.
Yo, they just impregnated the every oxygen molecule in the nearby radius, bro. What are y'all? Why are y'all?
Face tatted like a bitch.
Why y'all going hard? Why y'all going hard on the oxygen like that, man? They going hard on the.
99 cents.
Shout out to, man, the #1 monkey representative, man. My chat's representative. Does he represent y'all chat? Get all these. This is probably a whole bunch of gang members in here. Y'all think they're gonna be fighting in like a month or two, or y'all think they're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be tight for at least a year. Y'all think they're gonna survive a month? Y'all think you don't know what this song is? You might as well just go and leave. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you don't know what this song, you can go. you can head out. I'm gonna give it a buck. On an off note, owls are so ugly, bro. Don't look at me like that. And like, look at this thing. You cannot tell me that thing's not demonic. He has no thoughts behind his eyes. Where are his eyes? Have y'all seen an owl skeleton, chat? Let me show you. Bro, let me show y'all what the owl is hiding under all those fur. All that fur. Owl skeleton. Bro. That is an owl. Just disgusting, to be honest. It's a fraud. I'm gonna keep it a buck. An owl is a fraud. Look at that. Ugly ass animal. And they always have so many damn questions. Who? I hope you find them, but stop asking me. I don't know who is. Just minding your own business. You're trying to go to sleep, and you're on the window. Who? Leave me alone.
J1LK donated $4.99. Have you heard the diss on Dr. Disrespect from Pack God?
Of course. Of course I did.
Mr. Monkey Man donated $19.
Look at my chat representative going hard, man. Thank you. The monkey representative, man. Oh my goodness. Y'all picked a good representative, chat. I'll let y'all know. Y'all did a good job. I don't know how you found him in the muddy waters of all y'all being here, man. But y'all, great job. Y'all are doing great. I'm proud of y'all. Real proud of y'all. Okay. Hold up. Did I exit all that out? Okay. So now let's go on to this. I don't know if I've seen this or not. We'll see. Craziest reactions of teen killers getting life sentences. Hopefully I haven't seen this already, but I really have no clue.
Shondell shot him and killed him.
If my son is not a monster, he is not a monster.
Okay.
He smiled as his sentencing was read aloud.
You'll go to prison for the rest of your life. That means you'll die there.
What is going on? Why are these people like this?
Yo, whoever.
And Khalil.
Hold up. I'm not gonna lie. Anna Horror Stories? You're making this sound like a cinematic masterpiece. I'm not going. Anna, you're doing your thing. Oh my God. Hold up. Okay. Sorry. Hold up.
What is going on? Why are these people like this?
And Khalil repeatedly hit him in the head. The following stories tell the tale of 3 young teenage killers who had crazy reactions to getting life sentences.
Okay. Hopefully I haven't seen none of them.
Shondell Jackson was born in February of 1991.
Old.
His life took a turn for the worst on July 6th of 2009. He was walking through the campus of University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee alongside a friend of his, 20-year-old Derek Thomas.
Okay.
They came across a student who was walking to his River West apartment, which is located no more than a mile.
$99.99.
Yo, y'all chose the best person to ever represent y'all. Monkey Man's going crazy. Thank you to all the monkeys in chat, man. Thank you to all you primates. Chat, let me know if y'all recognize the names or not, because I do not have the best of memory, so y'all gonna have to let me know if we've heard the case or not before.
A friend of his, 20-year-old Derek Thomas. They came across a student who was walking to his River West apartment, which is located no more than a mile away from campus. This student was 21-year-old Nathan Potter.
Oh, look at Nathan.
Who was a senior at the university at the time.
What the heck was that?
Nathan was talented and creative. He was well loved by friends and family, and he had his whole life ahead of him.
Look at Nathan,
All of
man.
that would change forever when he came across Shondell and Derek.
Okay.
These 2 men planned to rob Nathan. They held him at gunpoint and demanded that he hand over all of his money.
Got you.
But when he insisted that he had none, Shondell shot him and killed him.
They killed him for being broke? That's BS. Oh, bro, the system's so twisted, bro. So he had no money, so they thought, hey, let's let the shot off. Come on, bro.
Both men would later pay for this cowardly and heartless
They didn't have to shoot him.
He was arrested and his case went to trial. Throughout the entire trial, he showed absolutely no remorse for what he did or sympathy towards Nathan's heartbroken family. At times, he could reportedly even be seen smirking and gesturing towards them.
I know for a fact every slur in the book is in their head. And I don't blame them.
Once, he even smiled at them. Nathan's mother, Denise, acknowledged how evil her son's killer was while speaking to the judge.
He didn't even want the money.
We see how evil Shondell is in court.
Like I don't even think he wanted any money. It was just wrong place, wrong time for Nathan, because he was just looking for someone he just wanted to murder somebody. That's it.
Looking at us, swearing at us, and smiling.
Nathan's father, James Potter, addressed the court as he gave a victim impact statement.
Judge, there is nothing that can be said to bring back our Nathan. But your sentence can ensure that Shondell does not have the opportunity as a free man to inflict pain like this again. Is there such thing as pure evil? We think so.
He was found guilty of first-degree homicide and robbery.
What about Derek?
His sentencing occurred while he was just 19 years old. The judge presiding over the case believed that should Shondell ever be released, he would be a public menace, quick to kill again.
What about Derek? What happened to Derek?
Not of caring of human life and the need to protect the community, which I also fear for with Mr. Jackson being out in the community. I am going to go ahead on count 1, the first-degree intentional homicide conviction, and I am going to sentence Mr. Jackson to life imprisonment without possibility for extended supervision.
It was then that Shondell quickly looked over his shoulder, presumably to glare at his victim's family.
Okay.
A female officer grabs his head and tries to force him to look forward at the judge.
What is looking the family doing?
He struggles against her, a look of pure hatred on his face.
What did he expect was going to happen?
Sobbing can be heard in the background, and it's unclear whether the person sobbing is from Shondell's or Nathan's. While this is all going on, Nathan's parents and little sister hold on to each other, tears streaming down their faces silently. Meanwhile, the judge tries to continue with her sentencing.
Okay.
I know that that is something that is reserved for the most serious of cases, and I believe that this case rises to that level.
Okay.
The female officer begins to struggle to try to keep Shondell from looking at the victim's family, and eventually a male officer has to come over to assist her while the sobbing in the courtroom continues to intensify. Someone can be heard moaning in the background, likely one of Shondell's family members.
We call that crying, not moaning. I'm not gonna lie to you. You had me confused for a second.
The officers
I thought there was a crazy plot twist that happened.
Over the courtroom, someone not in view screams no at the top of their lungs.
Ooh.
This seems to be all it takes to finally set Shondell over the edge.
What happened? I'm confused.
He stands up and begins fighting against the two officers. A lawyer dressed in a suit and tie has to come over to try to help them.
There wasn't more officers on the case? What's the lawyer doing there?
So much so that the wooden table in front of him is pushed away. With the help of other officers and reportedly the use of pepper spray, they managed to get Shondell down to the ground.
Okay.
There's a lot of crying in the background while all this is going on, and you can even hear Shondell's own family offering words of encouragement and support. Eventually, the officers managed to get...
What were they saying? What could they possibly have been saying? What were the words? What was the support?
Shondell under control and bring him back up to his feet. He is then quickly handcuffed and ushered out of the courtroom. He continues to fight them, and at one point, an officer has to grab the back of his head to keep him under control.
Jesus.
Just before he is taken out of the door, you can hear a woman wailing in the background, likely Shondell's mom.
I heard someone say my brother.
Another one of Shondell's family members screamed at Nathan.
What they do? They didn't do nothing.
Nathan's family as she was pulled out of the courtroom. It was as if she believed Shondell's sentencing was their fault. Nathan's emotional mother was interviewed after the sentencing. She explained how terrified Nathan's young sister was to go into the courtroom that day and be around Shondell.
I would have been terrified too.
Afraid. She was afraid that he
I
was
would have
going
been
to try
terrified
and
too,
kill
bro.
one of us.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
She was afraid.
Especially when they were yelling threats. She's like, how can I sleep now? What is going on? Why are these people like this?
You know, I hope that as he spends the rest of his life in jail, that he comes to terms with it and does value human life, and that there is some redemption for him at some point. But that's totally up to him. And for his family to say to us, we hate you, what's that all about? We didn't do a thing to him.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Derek, Shondell's accomplice, pleaded guilty for his involvement.
Okay.
He was sentenced to only 12 years in prison.
Why? Why only 12? Someone said they'd be racist. Yeah, I'd be racist too. If someone came up to me and be like, I don't like you people because y'all killed me, one of you killed my brother, I'd be like, I mean, that wasn't me, but I kind of get it, you know. I understand. Like, you're gonna have to work on that, but I'd be mad too. Why did he only get 12?
The insane reaction quickly went viral online as many news organizations covered it. One reporter that was present noted how quickly the officers responded to Shondell's outburst.
12 News' Nick Bohr is live at the courthouse with new information. Nick, deputies reacted quickly to that outburst.
Right, Kathy, almost as if they anticipated it, which they did because of the convicted killer's actions last February during his trial.
Despite everything Shondell did, there are still people out there that believe Shondell's sentence was too harsh and that he deserves a second chance due to his young age.
No. Sorry. If you were planning to rob someone, they had no money, and you killed them, no.
When I saw it on the news, I even cried. I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine what that mother is going through. I never had a clue that my child had anything to do with it. My son is not a monster. He is not a monster.
For now, he remains behind bars where he will likely stay for the rest of his life.
Then what is he? Oh God, another black man.
Jordan Klee was a well-loved high school football player from Ann Arbor, Michigan. He had his whole life ahead of him. When he was found dead in October of 2016, the entire community was rocked. It had been the very first homicide of the entire year, and nobody could understand who would have done something like this to an innocent young man. He was supposed to be in class that day at his school, Pioneer High School, but instead, he had been shot dead.
And what could he possibly done to deserve being shot?
His killer was a teenager named Danta Wright. He and two other men had tried to rob Jordan at gunpoint. The robbery ended with Jordan's death.
I feel like if a robbery happens with someone getting shot, them people were going in with the intent to kill in the first place. That's so sad, bruh.
The community was desperate for answers, and answers they finally got from Danta himself.
The victim in this case loved playing football here at Pioneer High School, but his death back in October 2016 sent shockwaves through this student body and the community. It was the first homicide in Ann Arbor in 2016, and today we learned what happened as his admitted killer came forward.
Danta Wright was supposed to have had a pre-trial hearing for the case. Instead, he admitted that he and two of his friends were trying to rob Jordan at gunpoint.
Okay.
Danta answered the lawyer's questions calmly and directly.
Okay.
And who are you going to rob?
Jordan Klee.
Jordan's heartbroken mother was in court, wiping away tears while she sat a short distance away from her son's killer. She had no choice but to listen as she learned for the very first time what happened to her beloved child.
Okay.
And as a result of that armed robbery, what did you do with that gun and Mr. Jordan Klee?
Shot him.
Where did you shoot him?
On the top of his head.
And did you kill him with that shot?
Yes.
Jordan died at an
straight and
apartment
direct
complex
with it.
not far from his home.
So why does he?
His
what
body
type of
was discovered by a maintenance
What type
worker.
of outbreak is he gonna have if he like he said what he did, like he know what he did? So what do we?
It's hard to understand why it was Jordan who was targeted, but Jordan's mom at least had the satisfaction of knowing who did this to her child. Throughout all the legal proceedings he went through, Dante never seemed to be truly sorry. He didn't even seem to be daunted by the fact that he knew that because of what he confessed, he would likely spend much of his life behind bars.
Okay.
He didn't even try to be respectful in hopes of maybe getting the judge to go easy on him. In fact, he smiled as his sentencing was read aloud. It's safe to say that the judge presiding over the case noticed his disrespectful behavior and took the necessary steps to teach him a lesson.
Well, Stephen, it's a case of a murdered Ann Arbor teen, and it was quite a shakeup in court today. The judge asked the prosecutor to throw out the sentence agreement and take this case to trial. There was a long recess as everything was put on pause because of this 17-year-old's behavior.
He wanted to give him a chance, and he's looking at him. He's like, nah. Now this one, yeah, no, we can't take the risk. Him being back out, we cannot take the risk.
Sentenced for murder, Dante Wright had nothing but a joyful and happy smile on his face as Jordan's mother read her victim impact statement and expressed the pain she felt over the loss of her son, tears running down her face as she tried her best to be strong. Jordan's mother, Karen Klee, was too emotional to read her victim impact statement in court, so she had Courtney Klee do it for her. Courtney tried to remain as strong and stoic as she could.
That's gotta be one of the worst pains of a parent.
And love.
For a parent.
I no longer have the hope of having grandchildren. I've lost the enjoyment of holidays and birthdays and of everyday life.
All the while that this statement is being read, Karen wipes away tears while Dante appears unapologetic.
I feel like I might have
When
seen
Dante
this.
finally gets a chance to address the court and the
I
victim's
recognize
family,
the victim.
he offers no apology
whatchamacallit, the
or
victim.
remorse.
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon. R.I.P. Keon. I love my family.
Yep, seen that. That right there, that sealed the deal. Yeah, I remember seeing a statement like that. Crazy work, right?
The judge presiding over the case was completely fed up.
But watching you sit there, smile, and laugh, and shake your head like this was no big deal, I'm very tempted to just say, I'm not going to accept this sentence agreement. We'll go to trial. And if you're convicted of felony murder, you'll go to prison for the rest of your life. That means you'll die there.
As you can see here in this picture, Jordan and his mother were very close and had a very good relationship. It must have been absolute torture for her.
Okay. I get it. Why did you say absolute like that? You said three separate words just to say absolute. No. Let's listen to that.
It must have been absolute torture.
It's like you were stuttering on the word absolute as you were reading the script. Absolute.
For her to realize that not only had her baby been taken from her, but his killer was completely unapologetic.
On the night I managed to sleep, I wake up hearing my son scream for me, only to realize all over again, night after night, that my son is dead, gone, taken. For what? Why? Can you answer that question? Why? Why? I have an answer. Your answer will never be good enough. There will never be an answer good enough to satisfy why you were involved in the shooting of my son. Why you thought that what you thought he had should be yours. Why you felt that what you wanted you were entitled to. Why you thought his death was an acceptable response to your jealousy or desire to have what he had. Clothes, money, jewelry, phone, shoes, whatever it was you felt. Clothes.
Drugs. Why was drugs the first thing said? Was that a microaggression? I mean, I get it. I would have major aggressions in this situation, but drugs being the first thing is kind of
money, jewelry, phone, shoes, whatever it was you felt you needed more than his life.
Drugs.
Your why will never be better than his life. Your want will never trump my son's death.
Jesus!
You get to wake up every day. Your life continues. My sincere hope that whatever it was you wanted so badly, that you felt the need to murder my son, was worth the next years of your continued existence.
As more information came out about who Jordan was, this case became all the more disturbing.
What do you mean?
This year was supposed to be a year of celebration, of senior pictures with prom and graduation and parties.
Does he ever say why he
Instead,
shot
it was
him?
a
Just because they were robbing him?
A nightmare that no parent
But there was no
should ever
reason to
endure.
kill
Wanting
him.
to put this whole awful ordeal behind them, Jordan's family opted not to go forward with a trial and instead stick with the original sentencing.
Oh no, okay, wow, I could never.
Family does want to move on with this. They want to get some closure.
Props to them. That is
They want to
crazy.
try and forgive this defendant and all of his actions.
So because for the first time in my life I feel hate in my heart, here's what I hope. I hope every time you want for a jacket, you stay cold. I hope every time you want for shoes, you get a hole in yours. I hope every time you want a meal, you go hungry.
Oh my
I hope
God.
every time you want a bed, you have a sleepless
Oh
night.
my God.
I hope that every time you wish for your mother, she doesn't come to visit.
Oh my God.
But more than anything, because I'm nothing like you, I don't wish or hope any of that upon you. I simply wish you go to prison for your
God! I'm not gonna lie, that was cold. Then she says at the end, I actually don't hope that for you. That is crazy.
I don't wish or hope any of that upon you. I simply wish you go to prison for the max amount of time your plea agreement allows, that you become something more than what you were taught to be in your miserable life, and because it's obvious to me and everyone here that you need help. Your actions have led you to a prison cell, but you have also created an empty cell that I live in every day.
She turned into a poet. She turned into a poet. She had to have history and poetry. She had to write books before. Had to. Absolutely had to. There is no way she didn't.
Danta's attorney apologized for him in court.
His smiling was in no way meant as disrespectful either to the family, to the victim, or to this court.
Danta was sentenced to 23 to 50 years in prison for armed robbery and second-degree murder. Do you think that this is harsh enough? Let us know in the comments.
What about the other people who are involved?
This is the story of 17-year-old Frenecha Torres. Frenecha, along with 17-year-old Nicholas Evans and 18-year-old Khalil Miller, took the life of a 21-year-old man named William Tunchez. How did they do it? She promised him intercourse. Nicholas and Khalil knew that William
He got set up with Coach. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. How is this about to play out?
had a crush on Frenecha, and they decided to take advantage of it. They told him that Frenecha agreed to sleep with him if he paid them $300 and came to a wooded area in an Atlanta subdivision.
The red flags, all of them are there. Oh, he must have really liked her. 300 and they got you secluded. Oh my God. Okay. Wow.
He agreed. When William arrived,
wait, if he brought the 300, why he die?
Decided upon location, Nicholas pointed a gun at him and Khalil hit him over the head with a stick. There was a struggle as William tried to get a hold of the gun.
Why?
And Khalil repeatedly hit him in the head.
Why?
During the tussle, the gun went off and hit William.
But why? That's my question. Take the money and run. Just take the money and run. It's $300. You're not going to get in that much trouble for $300.
The three teens took any valuables that William had and then fled the scene. Khalil later checked to make sure that William was dead. William's body would be discovered the next day. At first, police had no idea who William was, nor did they know who had done this to him and why.
There is no identification on the body, as we will go through our...
All three of these have just been people who wanted to kill people while robbing them. That's so scary, bro.
Missing persons reports and see if there's any match to any missing persons reports and this possible victim.
Police were eventually able to identify William and piece together what had happened. All three teens had been spotted at the scene of the crime, and all three teens were arrested. Both Khalil and Nicholas admitted what they did and were charged with felony murder, aggravated assault, and armed robbery.
What degree of murder?
Frenecha remained silent. Because Frenecha hadn't technically physically harmed William, she probably believed that her charges would be less severe than the other two teens. You could see her shock clearly when her charges were read aloud in court.
Okay, you have 3 warrants for armed robbery and 1 warrant for felony murder.
Francesca's eyes were wide. And
what? She's like, huh? But I just stood there. What? So what were so they said 3 felonies for armed robbery, but how was it 3? I don't know how the criminal justice system works, like, at all. So like, what do you mean 3 felonies? I'm kind of confused.
And she shook her head in confusion and shock. Khalil also seemed confused by his second armed robbery charge, while Nicholas simply stayed stoic and expressionless.
Yeah, like, why'd they get multiple?
A beautiful service was held in William's memory by his church family.
Sometimes young people are in the wrong place at the wrong time and with the wrong people,
said William's minister, Roque Barrios.
Investigators say they're not sure how Tunchez and the 3 teens made their connection. Tunchez had no connection, I'm told, to the neighborhood where he was shot and killed. But jail records show suspect Nicholas Evans lived just down the street.
Hey, chat. Don't go to no wooded areas for Coach. Okay. In fact, I don't even know, because I don't even know how to, I would say don't pay for Cooch, but it doesn't even matter if you pay for it or not. This could have happened regardless if he paid or not. Be safe. Be safe. That's all I can say. Be safe. There's nothing else. Like, there's nothing else. Stick to 2D, women. Stick to your body pillows.
And all 3 were identified as being at the scene.
Frenecha, Nicholas, and Khalil didn't just go down for William's murder. They were identified as being a part of other recent robberies in the neighborhood too, including one that happened just 5 days before William's death.
Okay, that makes more sense.
It's safe to say that they were all looking at quite a bit of jail time, with Khalil in the worst position, since he was legally an adult. The 3 teens were held at the local jail without bond. One of the craziest parts about this case is that it took place back in 2018, and the case has not been discussed in a public sense. There must be a lot of details going on behind the scenes to explain why, after all this time, these individuals have not yet gone to trial after so much time has passed.
So what are they doing? Just
but they are all
held in
facing
jail?
serious charges that could land them in prison for the rest of their lives.
That's kind of ridiculous, though, holding them for how many years? This came out 2022, so 4 years of just holding them? Like, there's no progression? That's
for those teenagers, because they are kids.
Silly.
We lost a kid, but there are 3 more over there. They have to suffer with the consequence of what they done.
What sentence do you believe is fair in this case?
Man, don't get me to being judge and jury. I don't know. I'm scared. That's the only thing I know. Play Roblox. The last time I played Roblox, I started cussing out children. I couldn't hold in my anger. I was so upset. They were driving me crazy. So irritating. I'd rather play a game where I'm abusing Pokemon. Okay, hold up. Pokemon Black and Blue gotta free 'em all. The amount of time that Pokemon spend stuffed in Pokeballs is akin to how elephants are chained up in train carts, waiting to be let out to perform in circuses. But the difference between real life and fictional world full of organized animal fighting is that the Pokemon games paint rosy pictures of things that are actually horrible. Let's see how horrible this really is. As battling Pokemon grew in popularity, generations of children were growing up believing that Pokemon exist for no other reasons than to be used and abused by humans. Children learned about dominance instead of compassion. While Pokemon faced the worst abuses, children also started bullying each other. Until one Pokemon decided he'd had enough. Are y'all ready? Are you ready for the lore, chat? Y'all ready for the lore, man? Sharon, you have escaped from your trainer. Get ready to fight. Can I not full screen this? Hold up. Dang it, I can't full screen it. How to play. I know how to play Pokemon. Fight. Group hug. Pikachu uses group hug. Oh, we still love him. Pikachu smothers Sharon with loving embrace. Sharon's defense fails. Sharon uses discipline. No, he disciplined me. Okay. How about I use quick attack? Ugh. Pikachu snuck in stealthily and injured Sharon. Sharon used tail docking. No, my tail! Sharon chopped away at Pikachu. Okay, how about Thunder Shock? That should be super effective. Use discipline again. Okay. What if I choose Pokemon? There are no more Pokemon in my party. Okay, quick attack. I will be free. You will set me free from my chains. Pikachu, Pokemon are not yours to abuse, Sharon. We exist for our own reasons. But you're just Pokemon. This is what you're bred to do. Oh, come on. Even you know what a weak argument that is. Well, my other Pokemon doesn't want freedom. She's a well-behaved Pokemon. She likes to fight and remain caged up in her Pokeball all the time until I want to use her for my sexual pleasure. Oh, she knows how to suck a mean. Locked in them chains every day, just a slave away. Look at my ear, it was bitten to shreds because Sharon, he wanted me to do his bed and I said no. So he went to grab a knife, cutting me up. I had to fight for my life. I had to get out of that ball, cause y'all know that what goes on the ball is nothing. I'm surrounded in black and white. I'm just had to break out and fight, and I'm about to nut for my life. About to come on a wife. Ugh. She doesn't even complain when I don't have time to walk her. This is what makes her happy after all. Pikachu, if you believe that, give her the choice. Fine. Tepig. Tepig joins the party. What? But I'm the one who feeds you. Does that mean anything to you? Sharon fainted.
NL donated $4.99. Bring Deku back.
I can't come back! Because if I come back, I would have to come arrest Sharon for animal abuse! I can't believe he would do such a thing! To poor Tepig and Pikachu! Oh, All Might would not approve! Oh no, he would not approve! Bro, look at Tepig's ears. What should I name Tepig? I'ma name him Bernie Pig. Let's go, Pikachu. I haven't had a good walk in a long time. I heard what you said to Sharon. I want to help you. As a nurse, I've seen how mistreated and exploited Pokemon are. Like all thinking and thinking and feeling beings, Pokemon surely have suffered but cut up. Blah, blah. I can no longer look at it with my eyes. Blah blah blah. All I see is their suffering, and I imagine the strength of their desire wanting to be free from human exploitation. I didn't know human spirit had thought for our feelings or experiences. There are some of us who do, but if we work together, there can be more. Here's a treasure chest. I think you should have it. I think you should share what's in here with all of Unova. All of Unova's people will begin to understand that Pokemon exist for their own reasons. I'll go off and recruit more people. Good luck. Okay, what's in this chest? Open the chest. It's a video? Oh my god, it's a video of animal abuse. It's a video of animal abuse. I'm good. If we get to the global tournament, we can share it with all of Unova. Let's go. Professor Juniper appears. Let's battle. I heard what you did to Sharon. You Pokemon are up to no good. I've come to stop you. Professor Juniper, how could you do this? As a scientist who studied Pokemon, you should know better than anyone that there is strong evidence that Pokemon feel pain just as human. It's not about what Pokemon feel. Human are more important. Let's put an end to this. Okay. Let's fight. Let's use quick attack, and then I'm gonna switch to the burning pig. Oh, she tanked that. She used toxins. How much does that do? Toss a vial at me? I'm poisoned? I gotta switch. We gotta go to Burning Pig. Go Burning Pig! Wait. I should have read his summary. Perfume Pulse. What'd that do? A choking cloudy... Oh, my accuracy fell? That's annoying. Let's do summary. Okay, I thought that would... Pokemon who's freed himself from Ash's circus of abuse and is leading the Pokemon liberation. Okay. Let's use Ember. Set her on fire. I miss. Come on. Oh, that's super effective. Okay, chat, remember, Ember or Super is a super effective against Professor Juniper's. Only Professor Juniper's though. If it's not Professor Juniper, it won't be super effective. She's lowering my accuracy again, you prick. She's almost done. Man, round of applause to me. Come on, come on. Blaze my Willy! Blaze my Willy as the best Pokemon trainer! Come on, glaze it! Glaze it! Pokemon are not for yours to experiment on, Professor Juniper. We exist for our own reasons. Release our friend. Maybe you're right. I can see how strongly you believe. I didn't think Pokemon was had stronger desires.
99 cents. I am the #1 hero Izuku Midoriya, and I want to be the #1 Pokemon breeder. I am going to achieve my goal with my own Pokemon Waka.
I believe in you. I believe if you want, and if you try, and if you desire enough, you will accomplish your goal. Oh, shout out to all my homosexuals in chat. I can see how strongly you believe. I didn't think Pokemon had strong desires. I need to think it over. But in the meantime, I agree it'd be best if you took my Pokemon. Snivy joined. Okay, so we're getting all like the main characters in Unova. Oh my god, he's like a poison test dummy. What should I call you? Instead of Snivy, I should call you... Okay, let's keep it pushing. Sexy, join us on our mission to spread the word about how Pokemon want to be treated. We got Big Sexy on the squad. So you're saying Diglett's mouth is a nose? What? Hey, look, it's another treasure chest. I hope it doesn't have another side video in it. There's only one way to find out. Yeah, Mudkip! Yeah, I heard you like Mudkips. I like all Pokemon. Do you like Mudkip? Honestly, they can be annoying at times, but I believe all Pokemon should be treated with respect, even Mudkips. Are Mudkips the black people? What's the Mudkip translated in real life? You said you would play Minecraft? I did. And look at me, not playing it. Honestly, I just didn't feel like making a thumbnail for Minecraft. I'm gonna give it a buck. I'll try to play Minecraft next stream. Okay. Mudkip bears gifts. Who wants to give you a desktop wallpaper? Hold up. What are they about to put as a desktop wallpaper? Oh, they gave me the game as the wallpaper. Okay. I know what they were about to put on the wallpaper. They just gave me the game. Got you. Monkey?
Apples NL donated $4.99. Waka, will you upload your Skibbity Toilet Part 2 reaction?
Of course, but it's 2 hours long, so you know that's gonna take some time. Cause y'all had me sit here. Two hours of Skibbity Toilet. 2 hours. Y'all had me watch 2 hours straight a frickin' Skibbity Toilet. Do you know what that does to the human brain? It's not good for up here. I've been stuttering 10 times worse ever since I've watched that video. My sentences haven't been structured properly ever since I binge watched that. I've had to read. I don't like reading. I don't like reading at all. Sounds like a Skibbity issue. Yo, Elmeezy, I hate you. Sound like a Skibbity issue is so nasty. Wow, thanks. Let's keep going. No! Suddenly a wild Snorlax. Oh, poor Snorlax. No, seriously, we're moving on. A formidable foe, Genesis. Y'all think Yo, shouldn't N pop up? Because if y'all not a fan of Pokemon, N basically wanted Pokemon to be freed, pretty much type of thing. That was like his type of agenda. Oh yeah, we taking on Genesis. I think you won enough, Bernie Pig. Genesis! I thought you supported Pokemon liberation. I don't want Pokemon to be freed. I want to control them. Didn't you finish the last game? There was a whole twist at the end. It was great. Well, up until I was defeated by that kid. Despite my initial failure, I decided to expand my ambitions in the most logical way. By ordering pizza. I will get pizza and I will eat pizza and a salad today. Okay. Sorry, I'm just over here getting my yeah. I just got sent a video of someone like stroking their thing in court, and a criminal was just a police officer was just watching him stroke it. They were just watching him stroke it. Yo, that's my type of video. Hold up, let me like it. I'm gonna see if I can find more videos like that. Chat, I think y'all should understand how like y'all should understand, bro. Y'all should understand like that's a peak video. That's a peak. So give me a second. I need to add more to my catalog. Okay. Okay. Oh man, those cheeks are round. Sorry. What we doing? I've been working on a business plan to use the skins of and meet a worn out Pokemon that's close. Gee, and feed Unova. No longer will used up Pokemon go to waste. Okay, used up. Okay, got you. Play Silent Breath. Okay, here. Play with my Silent Breath right there. You'll make a beautiful coat, Bernie Pig. How about you coat this Ember, buddy? Oh, that was barely effective. Meat Cleaver? That sounds super effective against me. That man used a Meat Cleaver on me. Petition! Let's use Petition! What'd I do? I battered Genesis with a powerful word. Whatchamacallit? Yes! Am I gonna die? Oh, okay, hold up. This man... what happened to all the other Pokemon we've seen? We've seen Mudkips and whatnot. What happened to them? Am I gonna lose? Okay, that's not very effective against me. Hold on, I want to see Sexy Summeria. I can't. Okay, Mega Drain. Yeah, give me my health back, Daddy. I mean... That wasn't even super... There was no way that was super effective. That did nothing to him. It was Meat Cleaver. Meat Cleaver is just such a heavy-hitting move. Bullhorn or Educate? I'm gonna hit him with that Education. What'd that do? I taught him a lesson. My defense rose? I want to hurt him! What if I use Bullhorn? Oh, he's confused! Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, no. That works. What does Rap do? I forgot what Rap does in the game. He became trapped, yes. He threw a bear trap at me? That didn't do nothing to me, though. Hey, that didn't do nothing to me, though. Hey, we both trapped. Let me drain that cooch. Let me drain that out of you. Give me your essence! Super effective. Yeah. Give me my... Oh, he still hurts. Yeah, you're trapped too, though, buddy. And this is the final move. You're packed. Roll him up.
Play Paint the Town Red again, Daddy Wacky. Also, I am infertile from eating scented candles.
Sorry, you're infertile from eating what? From eating what? Shout out to you knowing that I play Paint the Town Red, though, because I haven't posted on YouTube, which means you're a real Twitch follower. Oh my god, shout out to you. Okay. We still beat him, though, because he's trapped. We're going to use the trap thing and we're going to kill him. And I assume this is the last boss of the game, because the PETA games don't be that long. Yeah, he could. W Walker. W me. Oh my goodness. I'm so good. I'm so great. Oh my god. So we just caught a dub. Yeah, my team just won. And now we all gonna be free and have some fun. We're gonna play with some human buns. Ted Big use Ember on his cheeks. We gonna eat him up. Gonna eat up his buns while he's still alive. He gonna see us tearing him up. Go Ted Big. Bernie Pig. Go Ted Big. You want people to wear and eat Pokemon? That's just disgusting. Plus, Pokemon aren't yours to eat or wear. We exist for our own reasons. Really sick mind you got there, Genesis. Where the hell Oshawott come from? Oshawott, what we should go? Yeah. Fellow Pokemon, is it true that you're helping to reach other people? Is it true that you're helping reach people with a message about kindness to other Pokemon? Oh my God, he shaved! Yo, they shaved Oshawott down! Oh, poor Oshawott. Golly. Great, let's go. We're almost at our global tournament. I can't wait to share our message with everyone in Univo. Oh wait, there's another treasure chest. Be careful. Open that. A set of trading cards. Nice! Slave cards! Oh my God, I can sell them to my other slave master friends. Oh cool, trading cards. Wait, these are about us. How is that possible? Don't look a gift Pokemon in the mouth, Bernie Pig. What does that mean? Pokemon aren't yours to give, sexy. Wetty belly. You've got a one-track mind, Pikachu, but we're headed to the global terminal. Ash? We're going against Ash Ketchum. Come on, chat. We gotta combine our powers. We have to make a spirit bomb to take on Ash Ketchum. Join my cult now. The Lamb. Oh, I've seen Cult of the Lamb. People have told me to play Cult of the Lamb, but that's a long game. Like, I can't beat the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do people want to see a game I'm not gonna beat?
Donated $4.99. Wow, Waka W Play also never ever search up Lab Banana on YouTube or TikTok. You'd regret it.
Okay, I'm not gonna search it up. Like, thank you for letting me know. I literally will never search it up now. I've been thinking about playing Dead Island too, Chad. I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all want to see that for real. Might have to play it on my own time. Ash, your old master appears. Pikachu, what are you doing here? You don't belong here at all. I'm here to recapture you. You belong to me. Why do you hate me so much that you want me to... Wait, why do you hate me so much that you want to imprison me back into my tiny ball for the rest of my life? Ash Ketchum didn't do that, actually. Ash Ketchum was... Pikachu was certified on Ash Ketchum's shoulder the whole show. So this right here, this is what we call fake news. We also call it cap. Okay? Sorry. Just had to play Elden Ring. Now, how many people would actually sit down and watch me play Elden Ring, though? Because the game is about 238 hours long. That's a long game to play that no one would watch. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't hate you. I just don't care. I've never cared. Have I ever shown an inkling of concern about you, one way or another? I don't care. I never asked you if you wanted to battle other Pokemon or if you wanted to leave your Pokeball to stretch your legs. You've always been just a tool to me, like a hoe. Okay, and I have some farmland I need to cultivate. The only thing that matters to me is that I make a lot of money in the Pokemon entertainment industry. I don't want you messing with the minds of children. If you really cared about children, you would want to teach them respect and compassion. It's not about their hearts that concern me. It's about their parents and wallets. Talk to them, Ash. Ash is a real spitter right there. Honestly, I'm on Team Ash. I'm Team Ash. Gonna catch them all. Let's suckers. What Pokemon want to start? Let's start off with Wetty Belly. Let's read the summary. Pokemon who was skinned alive for Genesis fur trade. Let's read sexy summary. Pokemon who's been cruelly experimented on by Professor Juniper. Oh man, poor Pokies, man. Play Married in Red. Actually, I have Married in Red downloaded, by the way. So I might play that. Okay. You called me such a skib. Okay. Protein shake up. Yeah! Eat your protein! My attack and defense rose, okay. My attack raising doesn't matter if my move is water gun. Let's use recruit. Let's recruit him, come on. I bamboozled him? What? Toss? Oh, he threw a Pokeball at me, okay. Not very effective. We're just gonna finish him off. Let's finish him. Okay, that did nothing to him. Oh my god, that hurt. Okay, let's try to use water gun. What does water gun do? Oh, that does a lot! Ash doesn't like getting wet. He's afraid of the cooch. Ash don't like women. I think he might be homosexual, which is okay. We're not judging Ash for being homosexual. We're judging him for abusing animals. Okay, water gun. Pack him up. I actually brought out a water gun. I didn't use water gun for my mouth. Why did I do that? Why did he not use the actual gun? I mean, why did he use his actual, like, whatever. Pokemon are not for your entertainment, Ash. We exist for our own reasons. But how else can I make a buttload of cash? Ash, you're not an ugly-looking boy, Ash. Okay. Work the corner. That's what Pikachu would say. No, Pikachu wouldn't say that. He's such a nice guy. What about just using human performers in your entertainment? Or, I don't know, not focusing so much on fighting? I guess you're right. There are lots of other alternatives. I could do anything. I could try to free them all. Oh, tomato, 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 bo, tomato, tomato. Ash fainted. You've inspired me to start an organization to help spread the message of compassion. Pokemon ethically treated awesome. PETA. They used PETA's acronym. Pokemon ethically treated awesome. That was disgusting. That is a disgusting acronym. Please watch Fundamental Paper Education. What the hell does that mean? Hold up. What is Fundamental Paper Education?
I do.
Fundamental Paper Education. What is this? What is this? What is this? I don't know if I'm watching this, bro. I don't know if I'm watching that, bro. Hold up, people getting views off of it. I might change my mind. You know what? I might just give it a shot. I might just give it a shot. You know what? Something is looking very convincing. I don't know what it is, but I might have to watch it a little bit. Oh my god. Okay. What is this? Is it a game or is it a video series? Hey chat, is this a game or it looks like a video. Okay, fundamentals basic. We'll check that out after we beat this game. I love it. Now let's share our message with the world. Hey guys, did you hear about the new group that's working here to free Pokemon? It's called Team Plasma. Congrats, you've won. You've crushed the trainer's resistance and have succeeded in giving them a higher calling. Now share the message to continue other blah, 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 blah. Man, I don't want to play a game again. That game was so good. Chat, we have sadly freed Pokemon from the grasp of slavery. And with that being said, it's now time to play Poke Smash or Pass, so we can know. Let's see how, you know what I'm saying. Smash. Sorry, that's for another time. Let's see what this fundamental paper education is about. How do I find it? Like, where is this fundamental paper? Like, is she the creator of it? Is this? I don't know where to watch. Like, I'm typing in, but there's nothing here. What do I go based off of? Hold on, what? Basics in behavior? So is this? Is this it? Do I watch all of these? 45 mil? What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna watch this. Let's see what this is about. There's a basics in behavior baldy animation too? Okay. So this is the right one, right, chat? This is the right one? Yes. Okay. Basics in behavior. Let's see what this is about since y'all recommended it. Basics in behavior is by the animation made by Katie. Warning, blood and gore. If I don't see like Dead Island type gore, there is no need for no... What is this? Hey, what do y'all have me watching? Hold up. I thought this was like a hell of a boss character right now. What do y'all have me listening to? He kind of reminds me of who's the prostitute from Hazbin Hotel? Angel Dust. That's who he reminds me of. What do y'all have me watching, bruh? What do y'all have me watching though? Okay. So is this like a... Is this just like a... It just feels like a kid who just made a song about school. Is that not what this is? This definitely feels like a Baldi's Basics type of thing. What the heck? What the heck? Yo, what happened to her? No, that's a doggone Rampa type of death. I'm not gonna lie. That's a doggone Rampa type of death with like a dead plate art style, or like a, I don't know the art style from dead plate. If y'all know, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what the art style is described as. Yeah, they got murked and ate. W cannibalism. So just behave. Just behave. Just behave. Just behave, or you'll get a needle in your head. Push him into the water. Make them someone drown somebody. So I'm guessing girl died because she got an F. I'm barely listening to the lyrics. I know I need to be listening to them more, but I'm just observing what's going on here. Okay. He'll take out his wooden ruler if you don't follow every single rule. Is that not Baldi's Basics? Okay. Yeah. There actually is a place for playtime. And it's called Poppy. Badunks. I'll see myself out. Oh, my clear eyes. Oh. Gotta stretch. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Getting old, man. Getting old. Am I getting booed? What y'all booing me for? It was a great joke. Excellent joke. Excellent execution. Come on now. Cause like Poppy playtime. Yeah. There was a fat seed in that one. That doesn't look like a he though. Or am I misgendering? So basically, this person says like they teachers must be on their tail when they get an F. For you to make a song feeling like you getting chased and you gonna get murked for getting an F, dog. It gotta be your parents. Your parents. Why is this happening right here? I'm just so good. Oh, you cook. Is that even a teacher? That looked like another classmate. Someone saved your life? Who's saving you? Oh, look, it's Angel Dust. How did you, like, what?
VR donated $4.99. PLs shout me out. I am a small creator and I love your channel, Wanna.
You don't love me. You just want to use me. There was no love in that message. Don't you lie to me. So, like, how did they get the power to stop this pencil and pen or whatever? Is it because he has the power of an A+? Like, I don't. I'm so lost. What happened to the class? Oh, it looks like a bad case of diarrhea. Oh no, this is more than just diarrhea. This must be anatomy. They must be in science.
Apples NL donated $4.99. Waka, can you watch Final Boss of Harem anime after this?
Like, you want me to watch an anime episode? Do you not know what platform we're on? What do you mean? Please, genuinely stop. Bro, we have a minute left. Tee up, guys. We got this. Yo, this person down here is going through the ringer. Neck off, got pencils in your eye. You're licking your own blood. Ew.
Eventually, he'll surely find me. Have to be brave or better. Keep behaving.
You got out? Who is that? What is going on? It's turned into an anime battle. Hey yo, hold up. Who thought it was a good idea to put tentacle monsters in high schools? That's
He a fan.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what I just watched. Like a Baldi's Basic, Yo! No, that's a shame. El Bozo. Survive next time. So this was like a Baldi's Basic parody type thing. I still haven't played the game, dog. I need to play the game. I really do. To be fair, all they want to do was get rid of all the failures. Like, she got an F. Does she really deserve life if she got an F? Like, does she really deserve life? These are like when you start asking the serious questions, man.
What are you doing?
I don't. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm so confused why y'all told me to watch this. I don't get it. Like, I don't. All right. We could leave it off there. Am I dumb? Like, 45 million views is impressive though. I will say that is extremely impressive. I don't understand how algorithm it worked for this to happen, but congrats to them, because I don't know who they are. Congrats to them. And it felt very Danganronpa influence though. I'm not gonna lie to you, and like Dead Play type of influence, but like not literally Dead Play, but y'all know what I mean. Whatever genre Dead Play is. I didn't know that. I'll pee on you. I'll drink Pepsi before I do it, so it feels like toxins. Oh, I didn't mute myself. My fault. Oh, we are the crystal gems. We always save the day. And if they think we can't, someone said something about what? Waka, play Minecraft on your server. Once I figure out like how to not be a noob on in server activities, I will. But until I don't make myself look stupid, I'd rather not. Okay. Since I got a pizza here, I'm not gonna play another game yet. We're gonna watch one more video while I eat and absolutely devour the slice of pizza and mix up the salad. You're gonna spawn camp me? You're so nasty, bro. We're gonna watch this video on a parents who were killed by their 59-year-old son over anime. I don't know how you get in that predicament. Play Poop Killer. All that isn't Poop Killer just constipation? How do I play constipation? Who wants to be constipated by me? I don't even know what that means. Ignore me. My fault. I shouldn't have said a word. You know, next time I'll do what y'all say. I'll just sit in silence. I'm starting to realize speaking is not the priority. Speaking is not a priority. Hold up, I'm trying to make my area clean so I can eat efficiently, cleanly, and sexily. I'm not allowed to eat ugly. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by kings and queens. Table manners is something I was always taught. And I'll execute my table manners with the best of them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, drip down, but slower, yeah. Don't get on me, though. That's what I like. All over that salad right there. Yeah, that's that good stuff. But one packet isn't enough. You know I have to double up on them. You know I gotta double up on them. Yeah. That's that good stuff right there. Look at it go. Look at it go. Yeah. Man. Okay, let's throw this lid on it. Make sure it's all nice and secure. There we go. Nice and secure lid. When you shake it up. Oh God. Okay. It wasn't secure. It was not secure. It was a piece of grass fell out. Okay, let's try this again. It's not. Oh my God, it keeps opening. I made a mess. I made a mess. While trying to not make a mess, I made a mess. You know, chat. Sometimes you have to live life with your L's. I now have pieces of carrots in places that I don't want carrots at. I now have grass on my floor. I now have white stains on my pants. Makes it look like I came on myself. It's a very unfortunate situation I'm in. Oh. But at least none of the chicken fell out. Ain't that right? At least none of the chicken fell out. And you know, sometimes in life, that's all you can ask for. As long as you have your chicken, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right, man. All right, I'm ready. Parents killed by 59-year-old son over anime. It better be like Dragon Ball. I'll maybe let you slide One Piece, Code Geass type of, like, it has to be a banger to be one to do that to your parents. An absolute banger. Because what type of anime making you crash out like that? It better not be no Naruto or JoJo's. I'll let you know that much.
In June 2021, a terrible crime occurred in a quiet neighborhood within Fukuoka, Japan. Junji Matsumoto, a 59-year-old man, was arrested for the brutal murder of his elderly parents. His father, Hirokazu, was 88, and his mother, Maki, 87. And the most notable detail about this case is the reasoning that Junji provided when asked why he did it. It was because he was interrupted in the middle of watching anime. Or rather, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. Before we actually discuss the crime, it's important to go over the family's background, as it will allow us to better understand what was going through Junji's mind. Junji lived with his parents.
If he killed his parents because they interrupted the show, like that was the crashing point, nothing of any type of intelligence was going through that man's mind. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest.
In a modest home in Fukuoka's Nishi Ward.
$4.99. Waka, the final boss of harem anime, is a Giguk video when you watch it.
Okay. If I haven't watched it, I'll check it out.
Junji's mind. Junji lived with his parents in a modest home in Fukuoka's Nishi Ward. The Matsumoto family had long been residents of this area. Hirokazu, once an active man and business owner, had become bedridden following a severe fall from his bicycle. This accident left him with debilitating injuries, significantly reducing his mobility and independence. Maki, on the other hand, had been suffering from chronic health issues that confined her to a wheelchair. As their health deteriorated, both parents became increasingly dependent on Junji for their daily needs. This dependency included assistance with basic activities such as eating, bathing, and using the bathroom. The burden of caregiving fell entirely on Junji, who was unemployed and had no professional caregiving experience.
Unemployed? He better take care of him. What do you mean unemployed? I'd understand if you were working. Okay, I wouldn't understand killing them, but like it would make more sense if you were like working a 9 to 5 and coming home, but you doing nothing? Man.
The financial status of the family was also dwindling. Hirokazu and Maki relied heavily on their pensions to cover the household expenses. Junji, without a job and any form of income, depended entirely on his parents' pensions for food and other resources. The lack of financial stability added to the stress within the household.
So, your parents are the only reason why you're eating, why you have a house, and you Okay.
Contributing to the overall tension. Furthermore, Junji had struggled socially in his life ever since he was a child. It's even said that he had to cut his education short due to the overwhelming anxiety he got when he went out. Despite being 59 years old, Junji appeared to lack a sense of direction or purpose. Before Junji's parents' health declined, the family ran a small business. It was like a convenience store that sold various items, including snacks, alcohol, and more. It was also part of their home. However, as the decades passed, the area grew more and more in population, leading to larger businesses being built in the vicinity. This is what ultimately forced the family to shut down the business. On the night of June 20th, 2021, Junji's father repeatedly called for help to use the bathroom while he was watching anime on the TV. These bathroom requests were the absolute least favorite of the tasks that Junji needed to assist with.
Oh, helping with the bathroom, I know. Oh, I can only imagine, man. I can only imagine.
Each call for assistance interrupted Junji's mental escape from his responsibilities. In his confession, Junji described this moment as the breaking point where years of pent-up frustration culminated in a violent outburst. In a fit of uncontrollable rage, Junji grabbed an electrical cord and strangled his father.
So not even a quick passing. He wanted to take he wanted to feel him killing him. Like, he wanted to feel it. Okay. You know, if you had like a job and you like worked like a job, you could have hired caregivers and caretakers, but because you chose to never get a job, so you never had savings. You know where I'm going with this. You know, you're picking up what I'm putting down, aren't you?
His father's pleas for help and subsequent complaints about his care had pushed Junji to the edge. The act of violence was not premeditated, but rather a spontaneous response to the immediate stressor of being interrupted during his anime. The situation quickly spiraled down further when Junji's mother witnessed the murder of her husband. Overcome by panic and fear, she ran off. However, she couldn't get far. Junji later stated that he felt compelled to take the life of his mother to spare her the trauma of living alone after witnessing such a gruesome act. He killed her using the same method. After committing the murders, Junji took a step back to absorb the reality of what he had just done. As his adrenaline started to fade, he came to terms that he was now a criminal. He didn't really know what to do next, but what he did know was that he didn't want to go to jail. So he hid both bodies in an industrial...
so he didn't turn himself in. Okay, Junji.
Refrigerator in the old business the family ran, sealing it shut with tape. Afterward, he started laying out his options. Since the family didn't go out too often, Junji knew he had some extra time to think. He hoped that the large fridge could delay the discovery. Initial examinations revealed no external wounds, which only briefly stalled the identification of the cause of death. The condition of the bodies indicated that they had been in the refrigerator for several days, aligning with the timeline of the reported silence.
$4.99. Do the silent breath again, Daddy Waka.
I was literally about to do it, but you just had to make things weird. Y'all some weirdos. Y'all know that chat. Where y'all get that from?
Donated $4.99. Waka, I recommend UOPPL, and they are now subbing, by the way, the best YT tongue out.
Thank you, Peyton. Hey, Peyton, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate you, Peyton.
From the family. It didn't take long for investigators to realize that the couple's son was living with them, so understandably they immediately suspected that Junji either played a direct role in their deaths or he was abducted. The police interviewed neighbors and relatives to piece together the events leading up to the discovery. Neighbors reported seeing Junji acting unusual around the time when police suspected that the couple was killed. It was fairly obvious to them that he didn't want to be seen. Relatives informed authorities of how dependent Hirokazu and Maki were on Junji. These interviews painted a picture of a man under immense pressure, struggling to balance his responsibilities with his personal needs. As the investigation progressed, police pieced together a timeline of evidence and events placing Junji as the primary suspect. After the murders, Junji attempted to cover his tracks and evade capture. He fled his...
And like how pent up you have to be to kill your mother and father. But like the thing is, like, what is he gonna do? He has no form of income. He was going to get caught regardless. He might as well turn himself in. He has nowhere to go.
Home on the night of June 23rd, 2021, taking only a few essential items with him. His initial escape was by bicycle, which was smart as it didn't draw immediate attention. However, this was just the first step in his broader plan to avoid capture. Junji's journey across Japan was erratic and calculated in order to confuse authorities. He used a combination of bicycles and public transportation, including trains, to move from one location to another. This method of travel was chosen to blend in with regular commuters and avoid creating a consistent travel pattern that could be easily traced. He traveled across...
You could do all this, but you couldn't get a job. You thought all this out in the heat of the moment, but you couldn't get a job. All right.
Multiple prefectures, including Yamaguchi, Shizuoka, Akita, and Yamagata. The police employed various surveillance methods to track Junji's movements. Hotel records played a crucial role in mapping out his journey. Each hotel stay left a paper trail, and investigators carefully followed it, checking registration logs and security footage. Junji's frequent use of hotel...
$4.99. A moment of silence for the parents. Also, can I get a shout out for all the donations I've made this stream?
How are you gonna do a moment of silence and ask for a shout out? No, that's not how you do that. That's not how you do that at all. That was nasty. Disgusting work.
Followed it, checking registration logs and security footage. Junji's frequent use of hotels helped police easily track the man. Additionally, the police utilized Japan's extensive network of other surveillance cameras. Train stations, streets, and public areas are equipped with CCTV cameras, which captured Junji's movements and provided information on his whereabouts. The breakthrough came on July 4th, 2021, when the police managed to pinpoint Junji's location to a hotel in Kyoto. They surrounded the premises to prevent any possible escape. After confirming his presence, the police moved in to apprehend him. Junji Matsumoto was arrested without resistance in the parking lot of the hotel.
He knew
his demeanor during the arrest was reportedly calm, and he did not attempt to flee or deny his identity. This behavior suggested a level of resignation or acceptance of his fate. Following his arrest, Junji was taken into custody for questioning. During the interrogation, he provided a detailed confession, revealing the motive and the sequence of events that led to the murders. He explained that the incessant demands of his parents for care had become unbearable, particularly as they interrupted his anime, which he described as his only solace.
I hated washing my dad's ass. But when he would ask, when I was watching my Demon Slayer, I just couldn't do it no more. What, bro? What?
His actions following the murders, including hiding the bodies in the refrigerator and sealing it with tape, were described as desperate attempts to delay their discovery and buy himself time to flee. The investigation into Junji's psychological state revealed a complex array of factors that contributed to this outcome. Junji was an unemployed man getting up there in age who had assumed the role of primary caregiver for his parents. This role was thrust upon him without adequate preparation, leading to significant stress and burnout. Junji could hardly take care of himself, so expecting him to be able to take care of his parents was a long shot. Further contributing to his poor mental health was his obsession with anime. While Junji stated that anime was his one way to escape, it also enabled him to ignore his problems. Additionally, in Asian cultures, it's frequently expected that the children will one day take care of their aging parents. As a result, it is sometimes frowned upon for leaving one's parents in a care facility. But it's not like this was even an option for the Matsumoto family, since they couldn't financially justify this move anyway.
It's always nice to have a caregiver in the house. You never know. You won't be always there to be there on hand, you know what I'm saying?
Is in no way an excuse for his actions, but instead simply an explanation. Following his confession, Junji Matsumoto faced charges of murder and abandoning human remains. The legal proceedings were closely monitored by the media and the public. Junji's defense focused on his mental state and the immense pressure he faced as a caregiver, while the prosecution emphasized the premeditated nature of the murders. The aftermath of Junji's case had far-reaching implications. It brought to light the challenges faced by caregivers in Japan, especially those caring for elderly parents. The Japanese government and social services took note of the case, leading to discussions on improving support systems for caregivers to prevent similar tragedies. There were calls for more accessible mental health resources and community support to
So in a way, the silver lining is, okay, maybe we should pay more attention to this. Maybe this isn't complete BS. Maybe we do need to just cater a little bit more time to this.
Alleviate the burden. The case also highlighted the potential dangers of obsessive behavior and the need for balanced lifestyles. Again, while Junji's obsession with anime brought him solace, it also allowed him to disregard his own health and well-being. This aspect of the case sparked debates about the impact of media consumption on mental health and
now y'all talking about media consumption. It's already too late. Yeah, nah, it's too late to be talking about media consumption now. We all know that. We all know how it gets down. Too much media, how the brain melts. It turns gooey. I just so happen to like goo, so that's why I don't pick up books, and I just keep in consuming the media. I just want my brain to be full of goop by the end of the day.
The importance of addressing underlying psychological issues.
That was an interesting video. RIP the parents, man. I am still curious on what anime he was watching, though. Okay. I wanted to see if I could can get any stereotypes in, because we know how some of y'all fans be. Ah.
Apples NL donated $4.99. A moment of silence for the parents.
Not from you, Apples. It's too late for you, Apples. I'm not gonna lie. It is too late for you. You're trying to spin back so you can get that shout out. You're not slick, Apples. Apples, you're not slick. Hey, chat, am I playing Minecraft next stream? Yes, do it, monkey. Yes. Couple of hell no's, but yes. This stream, no, not this stream. I already have a game I want to play this stream. We're about to play Married in Red. I don't think the game is that long. Hopefully it's not that long. My throat can only handle so much more. Yeah, it says 30 to 45 minutes of gameplay. So let's see how this goes. All right. Married in Red is a short 2D RPG thriller. Married in Red is a short 2D RPG thriller story game with a visual novel and point-and-click elements set in South Korea that follows the story of Bok-Soo-go visiting her friend from university, Daejun Chao, on her wedding. Yep, I know those names. All right. Play Indigo Park. Man, I'm avoiding horror games like the plague right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am ducking and diving horror games like the plague. Okay, Married in Red application. Sorry. I have to extract files from the game right now, so just trying to fuel up my throat, warm the throat juices up before I get to yapping a whole bunch of nothing. %, 91%, 92, 95, 98, 99. Let me play the game. There we go. Hold up. Can I not? Okay. Let me full screen. There is no way y'all want me to play this game with the borders. Hey, there's no way y'all want me to... F4? Let's see if that works. There we go. Okay. Married in Red, covered in blood. I gotta put this knife in his guts for me to survive all this mess. I don't even know if I should rest. I'm under distress. I'm constantly stressed. Glock in my hand. It knows me best. I'm about to let it rip. I'm about to let it blow. I'm shooting my load like a corn star. My cock is fat, fatter than cart. New game.
This game is a work of fiction. There are contents of death, graphic, blood, movement, shift, sprint, Z, confirm, X, cancel, and pause.
Okay, let's try this. Wait, what are the controls again? My friend Daejon from university is getting married. We were studying to become doctors. I haven't seen her in a long time. Oh. Okay, I have to use the arrow keys. Hey, what do you look? Oh. You look awfully fun, gentlemen. Oh, I can't just talk to random people. Okay, I guess I can't. A wedding board decorated with my roses. Welcome to the wedding. Wow, look at you all dressed up. Wait, no, that was the guys. Oh, my fault. You. Me. How did you? Oh, welcome. Thank you for coming. A man in a pink suit approached the two. Bozook, right? Congratulations, you two. And Mayong Hon, again, I can't thank you enough for the opportunity to be here. If y'all ever complain about my pronunciation, remember, I speak American. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known Dejong to be getting married. What? You invited her? Are we a girl? I mean, the synopsis did say we were a girl, but I was... Okay, whatever. Yes. But when? Back when you were getting tired of writing invites and I took over yours, I remember how you mentioned your old friend from university, so I thought it would be a nice surprise. Oh, got it. I'm terribly sorry. Sorry, was I not supposed to? Yeah, Dejong was he not supposed to? Do you want me to leave? No, it's fine. You did nothing wrong, honey. Thank you. It's nice to see your face again, really. Now, please excuse me. I need to go greet the other guests. Why does she not like us? Like, does she think of like her legs shaking from the way we ate that cooter? Or am I thinking inappropriately? I think I might be right at the same time. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Dejong quickly turns on her heels and flees the scene. Wait, honey. I do sincerely apologize. We appreciate that you came. Please do still make yourself comfortable. Okay. Tease the to-do list. Look in the kitchen, meet the groom. Where the heck is this? A group of men converse. They're all dressed in suits. You don't recognize any of them. They seem confused about your presence. Okay. Oh, this shift is to run. Oh, yeah. Let me get out of here. Speed racer. Nia and immediate family. You've never spoken to them before, but their overly optimistic features make their relations obvious. Hello, is there anything you need? How'd you meet her? How'd you meet Dejong? Well, it's a bit embarrassing. Well, I actually first met her when I broke my wrist. I was cooking that dope. I was in the kitchen, whipping and whipping. That's so? I thought it was inappropriate for doctors to have relations with their patients. She's a criminal. Oh, chat, I have a little announcement to make. Class of 09 is officially finished, like editing wise. I just gotta go through and make sure everything runs smooth, but the game is finally finished. Just that's all I had to say. It's like 4 hours of gameplay or something like that. It's like 3-4 hours of gameplay, so that's gonna happen. If y'all don't know what Class of 09 is, then just watch it when I post it. Okay. No, it's nothing like that. She wasn't my doctor or anything. It's actually the opposite. She's the one who hit me with her car. What? See, I've been trying to get one of those electric scooters to ride to work, but I'd never actually ridden one before. Well, actually, I'd never ridden any scooter before, but the idea is I was doing good riding it, but didn't know how to use the brakes or make it stop. She hit the brakes, but I still ran to her car and fell. She bandaged my hand and drove me to the hospital to get it checked out. To make up for it, I offered to get her coffee, and we ended up hitting it off. I guess you could say getting hit by that car was the luckiest thing that ever happened to me. Wow. Why did we ask about her if we don't care? Waka eats like an iPad kid? All right. That's touching. We're a hater. Luxurious clothing. Okay, so I just can't talk to these people at all. A group of women converse about with one another. They all look like in bridesmaids dresses. You vaguely recognize one of the faces from University Day, but fail to remember anything about them. Okay, that's the wrong. Oh, I can change the audio? Okay, good, because this is loud. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh my God, it was loud. Okay. A woman watching her baby. The baby seems content as the time looking at okay. Wait, what do I... Look in the kitchen. Excuse me, where was the kitchen at? Is this the kitchen? It's locked. Okay, where? That's not the kitchen. Where the heck is the kitchen? A well-crafted arc, blah, blah, blah. Where's the kitchen at? Oh, I had to press Z over here. Okay. Who's this lonely man? Okay, no one important. No one important. No one important. The caterers are casually speaking to one another in hushed voices. A table fit for the wedding cake. A few treats left for the guests. Okay, so they're on the other side. Oh, a cute little cream-colored dog. She's tied on the leash. Pet her. The dog seems to enjoy your touch. She pants in excitement as she circles around before sitting down again. Man, that's so cute. I might kill it. So you were hiding out here. Missed me? It was like you seen a ghost. I didn't think you'd be out this early. I missed you. You what? I mean, how can't you get a little emotional over seeing an old friend? I'm a bit hurt. Is it not reciprocated? Look, I get you're upset I didn't invite you, all right? I guess that's close enough. I did end up making it here anyways. No harm done, right? Right. What? About the groom. So that's who you're marrying. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. He's nice. That was just a surprise. That's not your usual type. Seem way too innocent compared to how you are. Well, how is she? How does it feel to wear a dress like that? Very pretty, suits you. It really does. I have no clue where we're about to go with this. It says married in red. Someone better die. Thank you. Though maybe you should powder your face a little bit more. You look pale. Is that so? You know, I do enjoy your outfit too. Maybe you missed the memo on the dress code. Dress code? I mean, all black? Come on, Boksu. It's not like you're here for a funeral. I thought I dressed for the right occasion. Is that foreshadowing? Is that foreshadowing? Please be But go, wait. What's up? Listen, just please, it's a wedding. My wedding. Just let me have this. We'll talk immediately after, okay? Why are you so convinced I'm here to do something? I shouldn't have anything to be mad at after all. Those were your words, not mine. What words? What words? So relax, enjoy your wedding. Fine. What were the words? What were the words? About the venue. How'd you find this venue? A bit unusual, isn't it? It's interesting that it's Western style. Not to mention it's located quite from the city. I didn't know a ceremony hall like this even exists in Korea. Well, this actually isn't a wedding venue to begin with. This is a private pension that my family's been managing for a long time. Wow. Rich prick. Did she plot on him because he's rich? Did she know? I don't know, man. I better see some cheeks getting no. We don't want that because that's weird and we don't approve of weird things. Right, chat? Right, chat? Okay, I'll keep it to myself. Sometimes we use it when I want to take time off or when holding events like this with a lot of guests. A private pension? Is that why I haven't seen any counters or security cameras? No cameras? Is there really need for any? No! I mean, it's private property. We all know each other, and we've all gathered here happily like today. Yep. Don't need no cameras. Honestly, it feels like you have a hard time trusting people. You don't know who I am. And I'm in here. You made a mistake. Sorry. No, you're right. There's a reason why I'm like this. It's something Judge Young would know a lot about. Oh, it seems like she's helped you in a lot in that aspect. Our dog Jun is really the sweetest, huh? Yeah, she's the sweetest, all right. It's too early for this. Nothing, sorry. Okay, what do I do now? Look in the kitchen? Where's the kitchen? That's still... Okay, what the heck do y'all want me to do? What the heck do they want? Like... Bruh. Okay. Is there another door I'm missing? Like, is there another door I'm missing? That right door, this one? Oh, there's a door down here. I did not see that. Okay, what am I doing in here? I did a delectable looking cake. What about the scooper? Can I stab someone with it? No, okay. What is my goal here in the kitchen? Okay. Okay. Is there something here? Question mark? The chatter from the next room can be heard too easily. Seems like the walls are pretty thin. Okay. What exactly am I looking for? Then listen to the chatters. Seems like, right. What? I'm here. I'm here. What else do y'all want? Bro. I tried to click on that already, man. You gave me the cake cutter. I tried to click on it when I was right here. Oh, okay, whatever, bro. Is that, am I just holding that for now? I'm guessing, yeah, I'm just holding that today, and now I need to meet the groom. Okay, so the groom, let's go back to him. Privacy. I'd like to speak to you in private. There's a lot of guests around here. It's kind of hard to, is there anywhere in this property that's more secluded? Yeah, there's a powder room Dejong was using to get ready. Only her. I have the keys for it, so we have plenty of privacy. That sounds perfect. Okay, that's probably right here. Shall we? Enter. Okay, it's time to get our privacy on. I'd like to apologize once more. I didn't think Dejong would react like that. Shh. Unzip your pants. Let me do all the talking. I don't want to hear a word out of you. The only things I want to hear is... That was AI. Oh, Dejong, she looked a little surprised too. Not just surprised, distressed even. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. I definitely should have let her know. Do you think this was a bad idea? Oh, it's terrible for her. Sorry, but may I ask why you haven't seen her? When was it you said since university? Oh, lots to remember there. I'm sure you can tell, but I don't have any friends. Dejong was my one and only exception. She was the first to show me that life isn't all about grades or degrees. Showed me that even when chasing ambition, you shouldn't be missing out on my youth. She was a good time to me. Dejong took me everywhere she went. Okay, y'all were together. We get it. Y'all are gay. Even the night when she had to assist the nearby hospital short on staff. You know what happened there? Let him know. So that's what happened. Oh. Okay. Wow. Ha. So did I kill her last man or something? Is that what happened? Am I a yandere? What? Don't try to scream. You'll just scar your vocal cords even more. Why? Did I? We were studying to become doctors. I like to think we were good friends, that she liked me, even if it didn't look like that for others. Did I? So when she made a mistake, a messy, irresponsible, completely avoidable mistake. Okay, she made a surgical mistake, I guess. Something paying attention during a standard procedure with a little to no risk of death could prevent. What do? I think I messed up. Help. I was the person she went to. We got a nice get back. We got a nice get back. Okay. I was the one who took the blame. Because of you, my son is... Sorry, I should have voice acted that better. Because of you, That's Deku. I didn't do it. Aren't you studying to save lives? How could you do the opposite? I didn't do it. You're being let go from the program. It's not my fault. It's hers. To my dear De Jong, who shows not a single hint of atonement. I wonder if you'll feel the same guilt about marrying him as you did betraying me. Yeah! Gotta get back. We got our get back. Her husband got whacked. You plan on cleaning supplies. A bronze toilet? I ain't seen one. A copper toilet, I guess. Do I have to make sure like the doors are locked or something? He completely forgot to lock the door. See? Look at him. The groom. There's something in his pocket. You found a bedroom key. Okay, I can lock the door now. Lock the door. Click the lock shut. You put the key back in the groom's pocket. There shouldn't be anyone wandering here. Now the question is how I'll get out. I got cleaning supplies. Am I not going to use them? A good hiding place. Hide whole body. Beautiful vanity. You found a pearl necklace. I'll take that. Luxurious bed. Wait, there's like a thing on the window. I mean the mirror. Can I touch that? I guess not. Okay. Oh, that's how I'll get out. A window leading to the garden. There isn't anyone outside right now. Let's hide the body, then climb out. A good hiding place. Hide body. You shove his body inside. Close the door with... Wait, what about the necklace? I did not see. Let's clean this up. Click on the stains to remove them. Oh, this is the point and click elements. Man, this point and click is game changing. Wow, dog. Real innovative. I'm just playing, bro. I'm hating for no reason. I apologize. Can we clean the blood off of us? Because we have blood on us. Use this. Okay, I guess we're not using the sink. Let's just go outside. When you climb out the window into the garden, a nearby guest walks in on you. What the hell is that? You're arrested at the scene. What else could I have done? She wouldn't let me clean myself. Wait. Wait. Is that there's no way that's the real ending. There's no way that's the real ending. No. I tried to clean myself at the sink. I'm not trying to see this, bro. Skip. Or was I supposed to hop in the shower? I like how I can skip straight to the whatchamacallit though. I like how I can get straight to the point. Now let's skip all this. Okay, I just have to take a shower. That's all I have to do. Let them know. We're so clean with it. There's multiple thumbnails for this video too. They're gonna love this on the gaming channel. I absolutely guarantee it. And if the video flops, I will quit YouTube forever. I'm just trying to talk to get. Okay, here we go. So I'm guessing if I never got the key, then someone would have walked in. I'm assuming no matter how I get caught, it's just gonna end with me being arrested, and that's it. Like that's all there is. Something secure to hold it. The pearl necklace holds it. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, then let's clean. Yeah, if I do, like, I'm assuming I would try getting caught in different ways, but I have a feeling they all end the same way. Like there's no way they will put a different ending for every single way you get caught. If they do, props to them, but I'm not finding it out. Okay. What? You've gained bloody clothes. Oh, you changed from bloody clothes. That's probably. So I had to look in the mirror. Okay, let's touch everywhere else just in case. I had to look in the mirror. That's BS-ery. Oh yeah, that's where the pearl necklaces are. Okay, whatever. Let's go. Now let's jump out the window. Doesn't look like anyone's outside. Let's put this dog again, just because. Use the knife? Oh, we sick? You cut it free from the bench. Oh yeah, that's what I was using the knife for. Yep, that's exactly why I wanted to use the knife. I'm so glad the game knew. She exactly went towards the catering area. Someone catch her! She's going for the cake! Ay, 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 ay. Oh no! The cake is ruined. The groomsmen are jumping in to grab the dog. Why is it look like? Oh, he's jumping in. Oh, he's stepping all on that cake. Poor cake, man. So where do I go? Hide the body, dispose evidence, gain insight, introduce motive, make her atone. Gain insight? What the heck is it telling me to do? Gain insight? Gain insight on what? Make her atone. What the hell do they want me to do? Where'd she go? What the heck do they want from me? Like, what the hell does gain insight mean? There's not many places to even go. What's this? Oh, listen to the words. I can hear the chatter. Seems like the walls are pretty. I'm pressing Z on everything. Dispose of evidence. Oh, wait. I thought I disposed of all of evidence. Lit fireplace. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Now gain insight. Does that mean like... Okay, yep. Listen through the walls. The muffled voice from the groomsman can be heard from next door through the wall. There we go. There's some light laughter among the group while one person tries to get a point across. Did you see his face when we bumped into that girl the other night? What? Mina, right? Yeah, Mina. Oh, please. Nothing happened between those two. I'm not saying anything did. I heard they met during the New Year's party. Whoa, really? From who? See, June told me. Him? He's starting up drama every time I see him. He exaggerates everything. Do you think they hooked up? He got real antsy when she showed up the other night. Uh-oh. Did they hook up? Oh my God, was he slanging dangle? Nah, he hasn't been like that since uni. He probably just got embarrassed. It's awkward seeing an acquaintance while out drinking. Not really. Well, I'm not a drinker, so, but especially during a bachelor's party. Let's just count ourselves lucky seeing June wasn't around. You just know he would have been the first to you just know he would have been the first one to start the rumor mill. The group laughs. Okay, so now I need to go tell her about I need to go in her face and tell her like, hey, hey, you know this girl? Oh, those girls are moved from right there. Where'd they go? Wait, Sing Jun is here though. So if Sing Jun is here, I'm gonna bring it up in front of them. They're probably talking over there where the dog was. Wait, what? Hold up. The caterers are casually speaking to one another in hushed voices. They seem to be complaining about the thin walls there was between the kitchen and the fireplace room. Apparently there was having trouble getting any work done. Okay. So that was just a hint to point me in the right direction. Got you. Let's go make this talk awkward over here. Hey, ladies! A group of women converse with one another and bridesmaids, you vaguely remember them. I need to talk to them carefully if I want to avoid suspicion. Talk. You're Jun's friends, right? Nice to meet you. I'm one of Jun's old friends back in uni, but I had to drop out. I believe that was when Jun haven't met you there, 3. I just wanted to drop by and say hello since it would be a shame to miss out on how Jun has been doing these days. Why, nice to meet you. Their name is literally NPC. That's so nasty. Jun rarely talks about her past, so it's really refreshing to see one of her old friends like this. I've been thinking about Jun ever since I dropped out. I didn't know she would make such wonderful friends while I was gone. Just feeding their ego. Speaking of being a good friend, I actually have some news to share, but it's a bit unfortunate I can't seem to figure out how I should tell Jun without making the things awkward. Huh? What news? I overheard from the groomsman just now, but I heard blah blah caught Mahjong blah with blah 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 blah. Oh, sorry, I missed some details. Can you say it one more time? Okay. I heard blah blah caught blah blah with blah blah. I heard Dongjun caught Miyeon cheating with Mwaha during the I think it's bachelor's, because they were bachelor's party. What are you talking about? What you say doesn't add up at all. Are you going around spreading weird rumors? Who? After the body, just do I have to start all the way over? No way they don't have me start all the way. No. Hey chat, what's the correct order? Like just like 1 through 3, like is it what? Let me pay attention to the actual names this time, bro. Get this out of my face, dog. I'm not trying to see this BS. At this point, I'm an expert speedrunner. Look at the speed running. Y'all never seen nothing like this one before. Yeah. Remove clothes. Yeah. I think that was everything. If not, then I'm cooked. I don't care. Wait, no, I'm not starting over. Gotta make sure this is it. The pro thing is locked. The door is locked. Everything's straight. Everything's straight. Let's go. Climb out. Let's cut this dog off the leash, because why not? Okay. Let's overhear the nonsense again. Okay, let's try to pay attention this time. I don't want to cheat yet. Let's try this. Okay, there's light. Okay. Okay, did you see the face when we bumped into that girl the other night? Minha, right? Yeah, Minha. Oh, please, nothing happened between those two. I'm not saying anything did. I heard that they met during the New Year's party. But they said something about bachelors. That's why I chose bachelors. Oh my God. I felt like I saw both words. I heard they met during the New Year's party. Whoa, really who? Sinu said so. Okay, so Sinu told us that the two, okay, he's starting drama everywhere we see him. Are you saying they hooked up? No, it hasn't been like that since uni. He was embarrassed seeing Drinko, especially during a bachelor's party. What? Let's just count ourselves lucky that Sinu Jun wasn't around. He'd been in for this. Okay, he wasn't around for the bachelor party one. He was around for New Year's. Okay, so see, that Sinu guy was around for the bachelor's party, but not New Year's. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay. I overheard Goosebumps. I heard Blank caught Miyun with Blank during. Okay. Siyu Jung, that's the S guy, caught Miyun with Minha during the New Year's party. Boom! That's what it is. Siyu caught Miyun cheating with Minha during the New Year's party. What? Oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God, I didn't need to cheat. Ah! I knew he was a bit of a hotshot during school, but I didn't think he would still act like that. Dung Jung is getting married to him today without even knowing about this. Should we tell her or not? I told you guys he looked a little too innocent. You didn't say that. You're talking out your bum cheeks. I can't believe he would do such a trashy thing like that. He knew how much Dejong was head over heels for him. Oh, it seems like Dejong really cherished Miyun. Tell me about it. Since they first started dating, he's been all she's ever talked about. She acted like she met her own Prince Charming. You know, Dejong's always been passionate, a hopeless romantic even. Definitely, she would do anything in the name of love. I don't know what Dejong would do if she found out about this. We're not sure if we should tell her or not, but thank you for letting us know regardless. Of course, here's hoping that everything wraps up without a hitch. Now what do we do? Are we not done yet? Introduce a motive. What does that mean? Introduce a motive to who? Who am I supposed to talk to? Ay, ay, ay. Whatever I do next, let's save. I need to talk to them carefully without avoiding suspicion. Okay, so I'm talking to the family. Talk. Million's family, yes. Congratulations. This is the husband's family. Yes, thank you. Oh, he has been. Who might you be? Oh, I'm a friend of the bride. We haven't chatted before, but I wish to express to you how happy I am to see my friend dearest Dejong be wed to such a fine gentleman like Myung. Did you know Dejong was actually very blank when she was dating Myung? Was very. She's a blank partner to the point where she would do anything for blank. What? Dejong was actually very attached when she was dating Myung. She's a passionate partner where she would do anything for love. And I'm glad that Myung is to be receiving such a strong affection from her. Okay, so we're basically planning this family, that the husband's family's mine. That girl killed him because of Minha. Gotcha. Oh, we're so smart. I'm talking about me, not her. I can tell she's counting a lot on Myung. But my Myung would be so excited to hear that Dejong feel that way. The truth is, Myung feels the exact same way. He's been doing nothing but sighing and mumbling over what he did so right to be able to marry her any chance he gets. It's been such a pain, honestly. Anyways, Dejong is such an angel. Thank you for letting us know. It was sweet of you. I'll make sure to tell her later where. Okay, nice. Of course, can't wait for the ceremony. Oh, it's telling me to save again. Oh, it forced me to save right there. Buksu, there you are. Dejong from me grabs your wrist. I've been meaning to talk to you. What a coincidence. Me too, privately. Sounds like a luxury with all the guests around us. The bedroom should work fine. The bedroom? I wonder what the groom would think of you saying this. You know exactly what I meant. Well, I'm the guest here. Lead the way. This way. Okay, so I wanted to talk to her privately. I wasn't really following what was happening right there. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, so she wanted to walk me in here to see, to talk to me, I'm guessing. Cut the BS. Why are you here? I told you to congratulate my dear friend's wedding. Why else would I come here for? Huh, you really expect me to believe that? I know you're up to something. And as soon as I figure it out what it is, yo, what? What more can you do to me that you haven't done already? You've done enough plenty. Do you even feel guilty about what happened? You said you weren't here for that. I effing knew you were lying. How many patients have you lost since then? It wasn't just one. It's always unfortunate you can't save everyone. How many times have you diagnosed someone wrong? How many times has your hand been too clumsy for your own good? I've been doing good, I swear. Do you ever wonder if I'd still been the one practicing? If I'd been in your place, they'd still be alive? Hold up, I'm sitting up in my seat. Hold up. Still not a single apology. Just leave. Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. Since it's supposed to be a good day, I was planning on waiting until the end, but I just can't. I'm going to let Myung know, and you'll be executed soon. Speaking of Myung, can I at least give you my wedding gift before I leave? It would be a shame if you missed it. I went through so much preparing after all. A gift now? You said you were going to call me Myung, right? Put your hand in my pocket. What's your pocket have to do with Myung? Her fingerprints. Her fingerprints. Her fingerprints. Nice. This is... You did it. I didn't. You did. What? This was your weapon? Huh? Is that what you're going to tell? You're insane. Why would I? It's our wedding day. How should I know? I'm simply a witness. Who knows what? Maybe you caught him loving someone else more than you. What? Because your fragile heart couldn't take it. You need to spare yourself from heartbreak. Stop it. Stop talking. Because you would do anything to save yourself. I wouldn't do that. I would never kill someone as petty as that. You were paid to, you know, take care of people, and you ended up killing them. So I mean, who's to say? Who's to say? And I would never kill a patient. Yeah, shut up, shut up! I'll kill you! Bokusu! Bokusu! Sorry, I was supposed to interact. I was so caught up in the story. And they just want to randomly throw times for me to press buttons. Okay. You remove the pro necklace from the wardrobe. That was some random ass screams. Is everything alright? I just heard screaming. Oh God, Myung! Ma'am, Myung is. Watch out, ma'am. You need to leave. She's a psycho. I saw her stab Myung to try to hide the body. She's all that. See all that blood? She tried to kill me just now too. You need to get somewhere safe. That's not true. Get away from my side. We're so nasty. We're so nasty. No, that's not. I didn't. DeJong fled the scene wailing. I still have more? What else do I do? Make her atone? Come on, please wake up. Oh God, me, you and my poor baby. Is that blood? Oh my God, it actually is. Cops, did someone call the cops already? She dropped her weapon. I think it was meant to go. I think she only meant for it to go for. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you think she's find out about the possible affair? I knew she gets past it, but not obsessed. Okay, so I'm guessing we just go this way. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's not my, it's hers. Dear DeJong. Oh, you're cooked. Oh, we ruined her life. Kind of like how she ruined the other people's life, all the poor patients. Do you atone now? These were made by the same people who made Deadplay, huh? Has to be same exact art style. Sweet revenge. Oh my God, I almost lost my voice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's because of the mix with me talking all day, chat, and then trying to get my voice acting on, man. Golly.
Hey Waka, I love your videos. Also, why aren't you on Twitch anymore?
Because I got banned from Twitch. What'd y'all rate that game, chat? I give it a nice cool 8. You know what I'm saying? For 45 minutes, it's a nice cool 8. It's nice, relaxing, enjoyable, like a slice of life, sit back, relax type of game. It was a valid crash out. I mean, she took away her job. Like, she literally can't work. And she kind of ruined her reputation and completely. Like, she worked her whole life to become a doctor, and her friend threw her under the bus for something she didn't do. That'd be crash out. Dun 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 dun. I want to grip you so softly while I lick on them boobies. Y'all didn't know I was a professional singer, did y'all? Y'all didn't know I got them vocals on, did y'all? Anyways, chat, I hope y'all enjoyed this stream, man. I'll see y'all Sunday. We'll be hopping on the craft, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all day. Wait, no. I hope you have a good night, Sleep tight, and please, for the love of goodness gracious, do not let the bed bugs bite. Okay, please just don't let. But they might.
That's all, folks.
I'm about to goon. I'm about to goon. I'm about to goon. I'm about to whip up my car. It starts stroking. I'm about to whip up my car. It starts stroking. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Yeah. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Yeah.